Welcome to this week's episode of the Have a Word podcast, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Adam Rowe, and that's Dan, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Dan Nightingale. This is our podcast.
It is. We're both going on tour separately. You start in August, I start in September. Going all over the gaff. Tickets for my tour at adamrowe.co.uk and tickets for Dan's tour at
dannightingale.com.
Ahead of that, you've got some previews coming up, danspreviews.com.
Yeah, very few tickets left, but tickets are selling out for both these tours. Get them now to avoid disappointment.
And of course, if you're a long-time listener of Have a Word, you will know that we have got one of the biggest and best Patreons on the planet and the biggest in the United Kingdom. 23,000 and counting, starting from just £3 a month. You get an absolute belter of a deal from us. Not only do you get early access to these public episodes, but you get an extra episode every single week, which is where we save our naughtiest humour for. And on top of that, every single month, you get a special. You get a brand new special every single month. Back catalogue included.
Legendary. The Nashville special was huge. We went to Amsterdam. We've done 2 ghost hunts. We've taken over a restaurant. And there's loads more on top of that. I think we're up to something like 20 plus Patreon specials. And then the famous lock-ins when we get hammered in here with our mates. Some of the best podcasting we've ever done.
Patreon.com/haveawordpod. Sign up for just £3 a month. You do get more benefits the more you sign up for, but everyone gets all of the content that we put on there. And on top of that, you get early access to tickets for our shows, for the podcast live shows, and sometimes we do small events and they sell out immediately on Patreon. So if you want to be in the room for those, you've got to be a Patreon. Patreon.com/haveawordpod. Sign up now and enjoy this episode. We've already recorded it.
It's going to be a belter.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game from the heart of Liverpool with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below the waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
Hello.
It's good to be back, boys. It's been weeks since
Missed
I was
you.
doing a public, you know.
Missed you, man.
Oh shit, yeah. It has been.
It has. I've missed one.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, Barry.
To all the pubes out there who don't pay for Patreon, it's good to see you again. Obviously, I can't really see you, but I feel like I can. You can see me. It's good to be back.
Right. All right, everyone. I can see you watching. Yeah, Barry got his knickers in a twist. He was like, ooh, ooh. He did great. Barry was dead
Barry
good.
calls me after every episode he's involved in.
Yeah.
Just to gauge it.
did I talk about ghosts too much? Or me mum?
Yeah, he said that. He went, oh no, I'm totally shit in it.
Did I talk about my mum too much?
Was it inappropriate?
Yeah.
But he rang you on the Sunday, didn't he?
Yeah.
I in my head, as soon as I heard that, I was like, wow, he's really got the scheduling of that editing wrong.
Yep.
Just had a little think about a couple of bits.
Well, when I saw the phone going off, I was like, this went out yesterday. I said it to myself, like, Barry, what are you doing here, chump? And he just wanted to listen to it.
I just want to say thank you to Dan, by the way. I was supposed to have a guest co-host today. He's looking after his child this week that he chose to have, remember that. But he's been tired.
I just wanted to come inside my wife.
Yeah. What, today?
Every day.
He's going to have a day off, but all of the people we would choose to co-host are not available. You know, there's a few people who live nearby that we would never choose to put them in that chair, and we could have got one of them in. But instead of that, we got a very tired Dan in.
I'm all right. I had a little paddy at tea time on WhatsApp when you messaged me.
Yeah. Oh, he did yesterday.
Did
I was
you?
like, I texted him because it was just him. It didn't need to go in any of the groups.
Yeah.
I was like, look, lad, there's no co-host. Like, here's everyone I've asked. Here's everyone I can't ask because they're in Edinburgh or away or an Aldi. I think I just need you to come in. And he said, AIDS, cunt, fuck AIDS. I can't believe this. The week I've got Jack on my own is the week I'm doing 3 episodes.
So I've known this was coming for a while, flagged it up, and then I was like, maybe if like everything falls right, I'll be able to just do the Patreon episode that week and in the end,
And the pre-record
I've not
yesterday.
done less.
You've done more.
I've done more. I was so tired on Sunday night. He wakes up at 5 and he's like, morning. And then he did it on Monday. Morning. Daddy.
Where does he sleep?
In his bed.
Has he got a bed?
He's a traditionalist. Yeah.
He's got a bed.
He's got a room. Things are we're doing all right. I mean, it used to be a podcast studio. But
Does
now
he
it's his
stay in the
bedroom.
same room as you when it's just you two in the house?
Nope.
Wow, that's
Oh,
mad.
we've broken that kid's spirit with that.
Is
He's
he in
like,
a
this is my bed, this is where
Is
I
he in
sleep.
like a pen?
A pen?
What?
Yeah, we've got the guinea pigs in there. And Jack.
But
Yeah.
now he's not. Is he old enough to be in a bed? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
How old's he again?
Yeah, and you've not met him.
I've never met him.
23. Daddy. He's got a speech impediment.
But what happens if he like gets lost under the duvet? Can't he suffocate in that? I don't know what happens with kids, but like he's big, and what if he rolls
If
out?
he gets lost under the duvet, he goes, right. I'll take that off.
What if he rolls out?
What if he rolls out? Now, this is where we'll come back. I know what you mean.
What if he sleepwalks to the next town over?
He's done that. He's done that. We found a 2-year-old in Ellesmere Port. Daddy.
I'm going to the blue planet.
I don't know how he got in. It's 5 a.m.
Fucking whale, Dad.
Whale.
He's in the whale enclosure. It's a big one, that.
He's stood up like he's just doing this.
Yeah. He stood in front of it. Whoa! You'll never guess.
He's got like a little thing on the side of his bed just to stop him rolling out.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
But it doesn't cover the hot. There's like a gap at the bottom.
get in.
Makes a normal little single bed look a bit like the top of a bunk bed. You know when you've got your little in.
I used to have it.
And then the thing.
Looks like a hospital bed.
He's been in his own bed about 3 months. He was in a cot before that.
Right.
So he can now get out, which he doesn't always remember, which is great. He woke. He went to bed at 7 last night, and I was in a mood. When you message going, can
7
you?
o'clock.
7 o'clock.
He hasn't even seen Emmerdale there.
And he keeps asking. He keeps asking. But we're like,
early
no.
doors, that.
No.
Is he not like he messing, Dad? Still light?
And then Adam
Does he
was
watch
like,
Hollyoaks?
I
Does he
couldn't
watch Hollyoaks
possibly
as it
find
airs, or does he
another.
watch the omnibus on a Sunday?
No, he's an omnibus lad. Yeah. He misses his nap on a Sunday for the omnibus. Adam was like, I can't find any human who can talk with the mouth. There just isn't any available. There's only 7 humans in the world that we trust with this job. And at that moment, like Jack was having an hour-long paddy about absolutely fuck all. He's got Blippy on the TV. Die, Blippy, die. He's got his iPad. He had some cucumber, some fruit, some fucking prawn cocktail crisp. I couldn't have given him any more.
It's a mad scran, that.
Yeah.
Because it's what
That's
he had.
why he's fuming. It's a fucking poverty scam.
What do you think What do you think he wants?
Just want cucumber prawn cocktail
Yeah,
crisp.
mate, you've not
Give
gone
him a
with a
fucking
2-year-old.
vindaloo, mate. I'll knock him out.
He's not coming back going, Daddy, can I have duck à l'orange? He's a 2-year-old. He's absolutely insane.
Has he ever had
He
duck
goes,
à la
he goes,
home?
he goes, cucumber. I goes, hey, pink crisps.
That's because you're teaching him. He hasn't even. Has he had a hot dog?
Has he had a sausage roll?
Yeah. Smashes them. I'm not allowed to go anywhere near the food normally.
You give him a
He
cucumber?
was being a ball bag. At one point, he was crying. I was like, stop crying, mate. And I just walked off. I just left him on the couch. He was like, meh. He was doing this thing like, meh, meh, meh. And then Adam's like, lad, you're going to have to come in tomorrow.
Can't you ask him what he wants?
Yeah.
Johnny's doing that. Go, what? What do you want?
Yeah, and he goes, cucumber,
Give him it.
chocolate,
There you go.
pink crisps. That's it. Watermelon. He loves watermelon. It's mental. Yeah, it's mental. He's
It's an
2.
eclectic scram, that, by the
It
way.
absolutely is.
Scale,
And
didn't
you're
it?
not meant to give them all at once, but I was
Is he
just trying
pregnant?
to shove him up. Oh, yeah. Fucking hell. We never had the chat about
I want to
protection.
eat marshmallow and coal.
Yesterday, I had to give it him. I
So
don't,
what stopped him being a ball bag?
just whatever. Just I think he just got a bit over, like, stimulated or
He had a way
whatever.
with himself. He was like, no.
He just
like,
had a
you're being
word.
a bit of a dick here.
Then he
Your
came
dad's
back
trying
in.
his best here.
He just came in and went, Play-Doh? I was like, you're not eating that. Got it out. He played. He chilled.
What did he make?
I was like, it's my podcast. We own it. If it was the same situation, you've come in here ball bag tired. So I was like, right, man up. But I went to bed at like 8:30, 9, and I went to sleep. And I woke at 2 and Steve had messaged me about Costco. And if I could have rung him to go, fuck off, Steve, I would have, which I've apologized about this morning. And then sometimes when I wake up, you know, when you need to sleep, you can't get back to sleep.
Yeah.
It kept
Put in the
happening.
group, Steve, stop being thick.
2 a.m.
What a way to talk to a member of staff.
I read it like, oh, I'm going back to sleep.
I know, but It's like the day that I don't want to be on, and like Steve's like, "Oh, you're coming in? Could you go to Costco and apply for a card?" 30 to 40 minutes before, I was like, "Fuck off, Steve." Appreciate you, Steve. Apologies about that. But yeah, I went back to sleep. So he was up at a bottle at 4. I changed his nappy, gave him a bottle, closed the door. I went back to sleep, and then at 6 a.m. he just wandered in a good mood. I was like, I still feel tired. Gave him my phone with YouTube Kids. I got another hour. And I woke up, had half a modafinil, I'm flying. That is the best night's sleep when I needed, well, not the best night's sleep, I'd like to just sleep all night, but considering and what was going on today and how bad this could have been, fucking beautiful.
Did you give him your phone, yeah?
Yeah.
It's risky, that, isn't it?
What do you mean?
What happens if you start buying stuff on Amazon and that?
Yeah, that's not happened yet.
It goes on Twitter.
Oh, shit.
What happens if you've left your naughty Twitter on?
Oh, yeah, online banking. Fuck, yeah.
Daddy, look at her pink crisps.
Daddy, that's a big cucumber. I don't want that. A big cucumber. No, I've never done that. I have left the naughty Twitter, like, you know when you crack a wank out and then you're like, right, I'm done with that. And then you put it up, like, literally close your windows. I'll be in public and go on Twitter. And
I'm done with that, guys. Thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow. Close these windows.
Physical windows, then.
Yeah.
Windows got 2 minutes.
Hang on. You mean...
I like the windows of
I mean
the
the
house.
windows of a Android phone.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I get what you did there for comedy and I liked it.
it was Adam who did it.
Yeah, I know, but I don't talk to him about this. This is our secret chat.
Yeah, so honestly, I appreciate you. I'm here. Sorry for saying I didn't like you.
you.
I said via WhatsApp, I love you, but right now I don't like you.
Oh, I missed all this.
But
I
it's
just got
fine.
told we had a new guest and he was of a certain type of person and I guessed it was you.
Yeah, old and effeminate.
Yeah.
Hello. So it's great. Laura's back today, fucking hopefully, and then we're good.
Oh,
All
she's
good.
back today. What
She's
were you
back.
moaning about
She's
then?
back later.
Oh, should never have been taking a day off.
Yeah, crying ass. So
Scandalous.
Are you done with Jack today then?
I'm done with him for about 3 weeks. No, I've got to go and pick him up.
Right, where is he? Bath?
He's at what?
That's Bath or something.
Is it what?
The swimming bath.
The swimming bath?
Yeah.
No, he's just at the aquarium. That's where he gets his lengths in. Just at nursery. So I'm done. I'm here. Fine. Good. You all right? You good?
Yeah.
Good.
Had a headache for 3 days. It's not good, is it?
They do last that long though.
Do you want to offer me daffodil? That's all I can offer.
No. It's too late in the day for a modafinil, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, you can't really have them after like double figures of AM.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because they last about 14 hours.
Oh, you're going to fuck yourself for your sleep.
So if I had it now, like the modafinil would be in my system till about 1. What?
I mean...
You've got different, different body to us.
Yeah. What time's the break? What time's half time?
You don't
You gonna have another one?
Oh, I'm having another.
You don't seem any different.
No, I'm fine. It's not. What is it? It's not crystal meth. It's just a fucking narcolepsy drug that helps you concentrate.
Sorry.
And I'm focused in, mate. I'm going to hit all your zingers today.
Hey.
No, they're not that strong. I mean, we know people that have had like more than one and been a bit gurney. So there is like anecdotal evidence that people can get a bit like, yeah, you can have too much. It's a
Josh in Paris.
Oh, I was
How
trying
was
to,
you fucked, yeah?
Yeah.
I was just trying to be. I didn't know if you wanted me to say that, so I was like trying
So
to be
when
diplomatic.
we went to the Champions League final, Alfie had a strip of them because he knew he was going to need one. So he had one, and he said, I was fucked. And he was like, have one of these. He went, you'll be absolutely fine, but in like half an hour, you'll feel awake for like 12 hours. And I literally felt like I'd had a sleep. And Josh had one with us. But then 2 hours later, Josh was like, that just hasn't affected me at all. He was like, give us another one. And Alfie was like, you don't want another one, lad. And he went,
Dangerous game,
give me
isn't it?
another one. And he had one. And then a few hours later, Alfie was like, has Josh had cocaine? And I looked at Josh and his jaw was just like a fucking, like Newton's cradle, just going back and forth. And I went, have you bought cocaine in Paris? And he went, no. As if I'd do that. No one's doing it. No. And I was like, what's this? And he was like, it must be the modafinil.
And then they went dancing.
Are they for kids?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Modafinil are for kids.
Isn't it?
Yeah, you get a tattoo with
No,
them.
Batman.
Oh, yeah, Ritalin.
Collect all of the
Ritalin is, isn't it? That's for
Ritalin.
kids.
Yeah, so that's ADHD medication.
Yeah.
It's a stimulant version. I mean, I don't know, like maybe if your kid's been diagnosed with ADHD, it's absolutely where you want to be, but fucking hell, giving kids stimulants seems like a last resort, doesn't it? Apparently they're strong as fuck.
Ritalin.
Yeah, the ADHD medication.
Yeah.
I've got to be careful as well because
You're
even
an
with
addictive
modafinil, I'm like,
personality. Yeah.
it gets to the point where you use stuff, even if you're like, oh, this is why I'm using it today. The next day, you'll find a reason in your head to be like, yeah, it's like the Shane Gillis bit about his dad not drinking.
Yeah.
It's like Monday Night Football, because I'm having a fucking beer.
Yeah.
And you're getting fucked up the next night, it's Tuesday. There's no fucking football. I'm having a beer. Like you do that. That's like, if you've got that addictive thing, you can rationalize and the further down you go, the road you go, it gets more extreme. Yeah. But like, I'll have a day off tomorrow, and in my head, I'll be like, I need to focus on the preview I've got tonight. So like, that's
How
why
often do you have modafinils?
I don't hardly ever. This is the first strip I've had for a year. I haven't had them for a year and a half.
Right.
You have to be careful with them, but they are very effective if you use them when you need them.
Oh, but in the past, a couple of years ago, I got a big pack, and they were like 100 milligrams, like maybe 50 of them. So I never have more than half. It's just so strong, like as Josh found out in Paris. So that can last. And I was it was like 4, 5 a week sometimes, and like just kept going because you get it in your head. You're like, wow, I'm going to be fucking knackered tomorrow if I don't have one. And then, I'm going to be knackered this week. And you'll always find a reason to be like, there's loads going on this week. And then you've got to go. What I had to do was go, right, you're not buying some for ages.
But you have got a
then
mad
it's-
addictive personality, though.
But then I compare it to people with really mad addictive personalities. So right now, I've been vaping. I've been on those since end of October last year.
It's so mad that that's become a thing.
And I can feel in my head the things of like, yeah, you need to get off these. And it'll be in the next couple of months.
Get on your fume.
Are the nicotine in your ones? Is it the nicotine ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know, like, some
So it's just
people
a
have the
ciggy?
ones without them, don't they?
Yeah, but that's what we're doing there. We're using fume. But personally, I like the ones where I've got the same nicotine as 36 fags or whatever. Ridiculous. But I'll be able to break that.
Yeah.
I'm really mad addictive. So I've got this thing of where I get in one...
Postman Red as well.
What? Huh? When I get in... I've just heard what I said. And now I know what the joke was. And I'm just moving on. And I think you want me to. Yeah. I'll just go too far down one rabbit hole and then go, this is mad. I need to stop this.
Yeah, but then you've always filling it with something else that's not good for you.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you can eat and eat and eat, but not on a level fill that void.
Therapy talk.
Thanks. So I've got into Guinness when we're in Anglesey every day. And I was like, every day? And I could see it. I was like...
she can fuck off on holiday.
Yeah, she can. Let me ring her. Laura, fuck off. But don't come back. Come back and look after these
Anyone
children.
who has to go at anyone for drinking to excess on holiday should be shot.
Right. So we had an Airbnb in Benlek in Anglesey.
Yeah.
We weren't on the strip.
It doesn't matter. That's still your holiday.
Yeah.
Is it?
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Like, there's some people who that is their only holiday for the year. You've got a very successful podcasting business, so you've been on quite a few gallivanting trips. That's not the point. Some people's only holiday of the year is Anglesey, and they should be allowed to drink Guinness from noon till night time.
Noon till night time.
Oh, no,
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
What do you reckon you're going to fill it in with next? What's your next thing? Fad?
Sausage rolls.
Sausage rolls.
Do you know what? Do you know what's really mad? I genuinely think he could get addicted to steak bakes.
Yes.
I genuinely think he could. You know, like how you get mad with food and
Yeah,
you find that
good.
one thing and then you become like super autistic and you're like, I'm having that forever.
Tiramisu.
You could get addicted to
That's
pasties.
how good they are.
I got out of hand.
Tiramisu.
He could,
Right.
if
What's
you
the day
try,
of the day?
Can someone get a steak
Today
break?
of the day.
Can someone... Shall we go and get the Greg's range?
Yes, can we go
And
to
after
Greg's?
the break, I'll try it.
How long have we done? I'll run to Greg's now.
No, we'll do it in the second section.
We've done 17. Well, if you could run in the break.
we'll do it in the break. It's not that
Run
far.
to Greg's for me, Finn.
Sausage roll, steak bake, cheese with
Oh
your
my
pasty.
God.
Chicken bake.
I don't know.
No,
a
but
bit
it's-
rogue,
but it's
them
got
Oh,
a
are.
I like the chicken bake.
He's got to try it.
Yeah.
Oh, can we just recreate the Christmas Carol? What day is it? Today? A random day in August.
I am
Here's a
so
shiny guinea. Get the biggest bird from the
I'm
shop.
excited on your behalf.
Yeah, you're gonna taste the
Oh,
steak.
I can't wait.
Do you know how mad that is?
Oh,
I know
mate.
it's the best one, and no one puts the headliner on first, but you've got to do steak bake first, and
Are
then
you not-
sausage roll.
Hang on. You're not building up to the steak bake?
No.
No, it's that good that you're gonna go out with the rest and go.
Have a drink in between, cleanse your palate.
Right.
Get ready
Yeah.
for the next
You get
one.
to know forever the first day you had a steak bake. No one else gets that.
Yeah. And I was and
Have it documented.
amazing.
16th of August, 2023.
Have it documented.
You're a lovely man.
And luckily, you know, I've had a modafinil, so I'm not hungry and don't need food. But I'll be able to really concentrate on the taste that I don't
Pastry
like.
full of steak and gravy.
God. It's got what in it?
Steak.
And what?
It's steak.
And what?
Brown liquid.
I'm out.
No, you're not.
No,
you're not.
Gravy.
It's not gravy.
It's not gravy.
It's not gravy.
steak
It's
sauce.
it's like steak sauce.
No, it's meat mush.
No, it's not.
You're fucking eating it. Shut up and eat your dinner, or you're not going for a walk.
Go for a walk. Let me go for a walk. Eat your dinner.
These kids, they're always walking. I limit it. You've got to limit how much your kids are walking. I give them screen time.
Let me go for a walk. No. Eat your dinner and sit down.
Where's your preview tonight?
Runcorn. I love doing Runcorn. I feel really emotionally attached to that
Nostalgic.
place. Yeah.
I'd love to go
I
back to the
mean,
Heath.
don't get me wrong. I don't
Would you?
want to be
the
there.
canteen.
Yeah. Oh,
No, you wouldn't know, would you?
I would see Jackie
It's
and the fellas.
fully nostalgia, isn't it? Because
Was it
when we were there, we hated it.
It's only been a year. Give me a few years and doing that comedy office again. What is it? The comedy office.
Yeah.
I would get like, oh, I don't think I'm quite there yet. But I do love gigging in Runcorn. I really do.
It's the spiritual home of the Hathaway Massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got a very busy day today. I'm going to get a haircut at 3:30. And then I've got a meeting with my accountant at 5. And then I've got a train at 7 back to Edinburgh.
Going back, you decided to do the rest of the run.
Go
Just to get,
bear.
to get your underpants.
Yes, just get me undies, yeah.
You bought new ones though, yeah.
I didn't actually. I had plenty that were clean.
Right.
I got away with it. I'm going back primarily to play more golf.
Yeah. And then do those shows you've
Go back
got.
to the Fringe to play golf and do some.
I'm only going to Runcorn tonight to play golf. I'm just squeezing in a preview, you know.
What rain?
Oh.
What
show
course is
us. Oh, that link. Because otherwise you lose a hand.
You have to overlap.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you're telling me about overlap.
What course is it in Runcorn?
The-
The Runcorn Links.
The Runcorn St. Steve's. Yeah.
St. Steve's.
St. Steve's.
Was he a saint?
Yeah. He was in Runcorn. Yeah.
Steve who owns like the Quick Fit. He's just a good lad.
St. Gary's. These are probably primary schools in Liverpool.
St. Gary.
St. Gary's. That's Father O'Leary's church. Yeah.
We're dead
Welcome to
proud
St.
of him. He's
Gary's.
just passed his exams. He's getting into St. Gary's, aren't you, babe?
Off to big school. Oh yeah, this is Father O'Leary, by the way.
Yeah, mad that. Yeah. Welcome to St. Gary's. Sunday morning service has been moved to Sunday afternoon because I've got a bastard on a Sunday morning. Do you know what I mean? Fucking heads pounding. All the Jesus. Fuck off.
Father O'Leary, do you actually believe in the word of God, or do you just teach it?
Do I believe in the word of God? You know, I'm only one man. I don't need to question it, but I do get a free house next door, so that's good enough for me.
Who's your favourite
No
saint?
fucking council tax. St. Gary, you know.
Other than Gary, who's your favourite?
Who's my favourite saint? Ricky Lambert. Good lad. He's some fucking...
Saint Rick. He's going to little Saint Ricky Lambert, year 7.
He's quite happy with that joke. Fuck off. I've just had 2 fags. Yeah.
How old?
Cigarettes. I don't... Fucking hell. It's not 2016.
Hang on, you've still got one. You just flicked it. How many were in the hand?
Yeah. I go fast. I got a big fucking suck on me, lad. Fucking hell. That's how I got in the church.
Did you always want to be a priest?
Yeah, well, no. Yeah. I wanted to be...
Yeah, well, no, yeah.
All right, lad. Fuck off.
One puff of air.
Yeah.
Fact.
I wanted to...
That's cheese. Fucking
I
brilliant.
actually wanted to be a downhill skier. Yeah.
Rather than those uphill skis.
Yeah. Downhill skier. Yeah, you've got to specify. Some mad cunts in France. But that's the problem, you know. Grew up on a council estate in Skem. No hills. I'm guessing.
You can go roundabout skiing though.
Yeah. That's what I did. Yeah. Toboggan.
How old were you when you became a man of the cloth?
A man of the cloth. Well, I've always.
That means priest, Father O'Leary.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just buying time to think. About 27. Hang on, when did I go down HMP? 25 to 2 years. It was 2 out for good behaviour. Yeah, 27 came out. Straight
How
into
old are you now?
How old am I now?
It's like interviewing John Bishop.
He's a good lad, actually. He sometimes come around for confession. What, you been stealing? Jokes? No. How was that the most contentious thing?
That's his.
How is that?
He's not a joke thief.
No,
That's the worst accusation you can level at a comedian.
I'm only fucking
And you've just done
messing.
it at our patron saint of being from Runcorn. John
Well, I'll
Bishop.
tell you what, when you slam hard, mate, you fucking hell. Have a Madaf and I'll get your words right. Anyway, apologies to John, he's a good lad.
I gigged with John a couple of weeks ago.
He literally is the hang on. He's the reason.
Oh, Dan's back.
He's the reason. It's me.
Whoa.
It was me. Mad that. What? He's the reason I have a car. I love that man. He got me on TV. I just saw.
He told you what
the
cars were.
You what?
Seen them cars, lad? You need to get on them.
I was still on my skateboard back then, and then John Bishop talked me into cars, and I was like, you know what? That sounds good, that.
Still tobogganing round scam. Yeah, that warm up for John Bishop's Only Joking. I was my car had broken down, and the money for that bought a new car that lasted fucking ages.
What car did you
it
get?
got me on TV. I got a Volvo.
Was it the
An
Volvo?
absolute granddad wagon.
Remember, that was the first car he had, remember?
That Volvo.
The long blue
Yeah.
one. Oh, it's so good. It was such a beast on the motorways. I loved it. I'd had like really rattly tin pot cars doing 40,000 miles a year on the circuit. And then I just went, do you know what? I don't give a shit how this looks. I'm going to get one of them long old cruisers with like, oh, it was great.
Yeah, with a Z4.
Yeah. Thought about that this morning.
Yeah,
I
for
just
about
don't-
an hour and a half, didn't you?
I had it for 6 months. I lost probably about
Did you?
$3,000 on it.
You had it for 6 months. You didn't drive it for 6 months, did you?
I drove it a bit, yeah.
Didn't you get 6 points on it?
Yeah, I got. Yeah. Yeah. And then I bought that Jag and then gave it back.
After a week.
I've not missed those at all.
You got your big cat. Followed in my footsteps.
Do you know when I was getting going in stand up, Rob Rouse and Ross Noble, there was this like, because I was young and I was looked up to these guys.
Because I was young.
Because I was young. These were like my heroes, and they were the cool comics. And there was a rumor that they'd both bought really like old, late 80s, early 90s Jags, like the really long ones, you know, that are like the business saloon executives that someone's done 100,000 miles on or 120,000 miles on as a business car, and then has been selling for like $3 or $4,000. And they'd had the same thing of like, oh, these fucking cars, all we do is motorway miles. So they'd each bought these ridiculous, like gas guzzling fucking cruisers. And I'd remember that for ages. And I worked with Ross Noble, and we were just in the dressing room chatting. There was literally no one else there. And I was trying not to fanboy because I was a big fan of Ross Noble when I was starting out.
First comedian I ever seen live.
And I,
Yeah, same.
yeah, he's just also, he's one of the nicest guys ever. He was playing the City Hall in Sheffield, and the night before, Billy Connolly had been playing it. So Ross Noble had managed to get his tour with a night free the night before, so he'd gone with his wife to watch Billy Connolly. And I just think that's really cool. They'd watched him on the Thursday, and then Ross was in the big room on the Friday or something like that, and his wife, who'd seen his show, came round the back and watched us instead, watched the Last Laugh acts. So she was like, look, I've seen your show. If there's comedy in the circuit comedy in the other room, I'll go and watch that. And then the next night, Ross is doing the same big room again, and they both come in. And this is Ross Noble. He goes, oh, do you have a good gig last night? I was like, yeah. He was like, I can't remember his wife's name. She was like, she said she laughed more at you than she did at Billy Connolly. She fucking loved it. He's like very generous and like kind, like knowing how big he is. So I think we were gigging together in and around then, really, and we were just in the dressing room, and I was like, I heard a legend about you, that you and Rob Rouse had bought these ridiculous old like Jag cruisers This would have probably been like 7, 8 years before, 10 years before maybe, just to do the circuit. And you could tell he'd forgotten, he'd forgotten how legendary it was. He was like, "Oh, yeah. Oh, she made me sell it a few years ago. It'd just been sat there. If we'd have had this conversation 2 years ago, I'd have given it you."
Ah, sick.
Yeah, I was so gutted. I'd have taken that, just like Ross Noble's old fucking
He was part of
old cruiser.
my Christmas routine, like my formative comedy. Every single Christmas, my mum would get me Ross Noble's DVD, and I'd open me presents and put Ross Noble on for like 6, 7 years in a row.
I used to get Lee Evans every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lee Evans went on a run, didn't he? In the
Yeah, like a really
mid-2000s.
prolific.
Yeah.
We've
like-
talked about this before, but when you meet comics that you've idolized and they are brilliant and nice people, and I'm literally with John Bishop, I was just ad-libbing. He is not a joke thief. He's fucking great. He's one of the kindest guys ever. I just saw a clip last week of him where he did a line about if you have a pint of Guinness, it's like eating something. And he realised that someone had done that line 20 years ago, and he went, "Oh, I've nicked a joke." And that's obviously lodged in my head. Unbelievable guy, but like Ross Noble, meeting Lee Evans. When you meet these guys and they're
You met Lee Evans?
amazing. Yeah, so nice.
Well, Lee
so
Evans, when he was
generous.
building up to a tour, what he used to do was go to the glee clubs and do the middle, but he'd do an hour in the middle, and then the headliner still had to go on and headline afterwards.
Fucking hell, mate.
Do you remember when Sean Walsh was on? Guest
I remember
co-hosting
Sean was
with me.
talking about it, and
I
he gave
told
him
the story.
advice. He gave him advice. He was like, "Yeah, shut up."
That was when Lee Evans went to me, "Oh, you want to try and get off the circuit." And yeah, when you meet, like, Michael McIntyre's not, like, doesn't get mentioned loads, but he's a fucking lovely guy. Who's only ever been lovely. I'm trying to think who else is.
Do you know what John Bishop is doing at the minute?
What?
He's trying to start again.
What?
As a comic,
Yeah. So I got a text a couple of weeks ago. I was meant to be doing hot water, and the text was, John Bishop's looking to do some sets tonight. Do you mind having the night off? We'll still pay you, and John's going to do your sets. And I was like, absolutely fine. Josh, my mate, was having a housewarming party, so it worked out really well. A week after that, I was hosting the London Comedy Store, and I get down there, and they go, "Oh, John Bishop's dropping in. He's going to do a few sets."
Oh, he's doing the American thing.
But he's not only doing the American thing, he went to New York for 2 weeks to do the New York comedy clubs because he wanted to go and do comedy clubs where no one knows him. So I spoke to him in the green room of the store. I was like, "Are you warming up for a new tour?" And he went, "No. Got nothing booked in, nothing planned. I just want to go back to the clubs and start again."
This is going to be me and you after these tours. It's going to be great.
to what end though?
I
get
think
better.
I think he
Tune
wants
up.
to go and become a club comic again. He's got the money where he doesn't need to tour. So he can go and learn how to fucking murder in clubs to people who don't either know or maybe some... Like when you get to a certain level of fame, you've got just as many haters as people who like you. So you can walk into a comedy club and after the room like, "Fucking hell, John Bishop." But other people will be like, "Fucking hell, John
think
Bishop."
he's-
I saw Kev Bridges walk on at the Glee as a surprise middle, and some people tried to give him a standing ovation because they were like, "Oh my God, my favourite comic just walked on." And then you could see other people in the room going, "Oh, this guy." Like it's almost not an advantage. It's easier just wandering out going, no one knows you, and you get to build from there.
Yeah.
So he's gone to New York, literally said that he can walk on and no one's got a fucking clue who he is.
Or what he's
even
saying.
at his size, nobody knows. I mean,
It does not translate from the UK to America unless you go and do stuff in America.
really, yeah.
Which
Jimmy
is why
Carr,
I've
Jack
made-
Whitehall,
Yeah.
who are the guys? Sloss.
Yeah.
I've made a
need to be on
concerted effort
Netflix.
to start doing little bits of American stuff because long term I want to have a foundation of it. Like if I go and do stuff in America, people might be like, "Oh, I seen him on Schultz's podcast years ago or whatever."
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I've that toe dip that I've done is very deliberate without committing to going over there properly, because literally nobody in the comedy clubs in New York will know John Bishop.
It's insane.
That's
isn't it?
mad, that.
Arena comp, one of the biggest in the country.
Like
Top three.
genuinely, it'll be more likely that people know me or Dan from having the likes of Stanhope and Gillis on here.
Yeah. Wild. Sick though. I love that though.
Shout out to all the really famous sound comedians. You appreciate you.
Break time.
Hello, everyone. Now it's time to talk about my actual favourite sponsor. It's Manscaped. Woo. And they've just brought out, for the first time in the UK, we're revolutionising this shit. The beard hedge trimmer. No!
The beard hedger.
The beard hedger pro kit.
Yes.
Just as a little behind the scenes, we cannot do this advert several times. This has to be the advert, so let's get it right.
Yes.
This is an amazing bit of kit. What's it include? It's because it's revolutionising beard trimming, isn't it, Finn?
so you got that?
Read them from the box, Finn.
I'll read it from the back. It says, go on, get wet.
Oh, yeah, you can get wet.
Soften your beard with shampoo and conditioner.
Oh, that's included.
Just for just for your beard, not for your hair.
Hurry up, Finn.
Tame your mane. Detangle any knots with the beard comb, which is here somewhere.
Who doesn't hate a knotty beard?
Turn up your trim. So you got lots of different lengths on there, haven't you,
Whoa.
Dan? It's adjustable.
Here's the Amish setting, and there is my wife's mustache setting. Amazing, different settings.
Snip the strays with the beard scissors.
And they're sharp because Finn just hurt himself
did.
with them just
then
minutes
brush
ago.
brush out your burl. So you just give it a little brush.
Don't ever touch my beard.
It's all nice. And then you style and profile with the moisturizer, or the beard oil or the beard balm.
Oh, there's loads
So
of
much
stuff.
to
Look at
do.
all this stuff. It's so good. Just get it in. Just get it in. And it comes in cardboard, and that's recyclable. Oh, what's this, Finn?
That's the comb.
Oh, that's the
The
comb.
beard comb.
Oh my God, Laura will love that. Anyway, manscaped.com. Use code
Word 20.
for...
20% off and free worldwide shipping.
Come on, let me just shave you a little bit.
Go on, do it.
Ready? Oh, did that feel good?
It felt amazing.
It felt good to do. Manscaped.com. The actual tits.
Ladies and gentlemen, to our brand new weekly section, Man Tries Food for the First Time.
Yes.
This is Dan Nightingale, and he's an absolute knobhead when it comes to eating. So, we've got him a steak bake, a chicken bake, and a sausage roll from Greg's, the pasty shop. They haven't sponsored this episode, but you know what? Shout out to them anyway for a consistent pastry-based savoury snack business throughout the years.
Great save.
Rolls off the tongue, that means.
Yeah.
So
It's a consistent...
he's going for sausage roll first, and I respect that. That's probably a good move.
So
This
can we
is
ju-
Dan
can we-
Nightingale,
can we preface
42
it?
years old.
Oh, look at that. The pastries are perfect.
First
Golden brown.
ever sausage roll.
Do you need a sick bucket?
No, I'm just getting wet wipes so I can spit it into something.
What the?
You're going to like it.
It's sausage.
I know your palate.
Shut up, you fucking vegan.
Veggie. But,
All right, yeah, sorry.
It's very sausagey.
That's the sausage-based pastry. Yeah.
What's your instant feelings?
Sausage.
Sausage.
Pastry's nice.
Yeah. Know what I want you to do? I want you to take a second bite now that your eyes have been opened to
Yeah.
it.
Bite the top off.
Do you know how fussiness works?
Yeah.
We love
yeah,
you.
but you don't hate it. You just spat it out if you hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love
you.
you.
Don't hate it.
What's that one I'm not eating?
Sausage, bean, and
beans, and
cheese.
fuck.
You
Oh,
refuse
yeah,
that.
I wouldn't eat that.
I wouldn't.
Fuck off, mate.
I don't mind them. You're doing well here, Dan. We love you.
Thank you.
You're such a big boy.
Why did that turn me on?
A third bite, yeah? He loves it. He loves it, don't you? Show you none.
Big stretch.
Show you none. The man said that was the best one in the shop.
So, Dan, that's your first ever sausage roll.
Yeah.
What is your verdict?
You got to give us a...
I'm still not asked about sausages.
What's your
So you-
rating out of 10?
Sausage roll.
For what?
Sausage roll.
Compared to what? Something I like?
Food.
3.
Do you think you'll ever buy a sausage roll?
If I was somewhere starving and there was nothing else available,
So, like, you're in the woods, you've been lost in the wilderness for days, and you come across a Greg's, and all they've got left is sausage rolls.
one of them wilderness Gregs. And there's no crisps, there's no sweet treats, there's no meal deals, there's no baguettes, nothing.
Yeah.
Baguette.
Baguette.
This has just gone from I don't eat it to quite low down the list of things I eat.
Look at you. You love it.
I don't love it.
You've got more
Stop
to
it.
eat, you know?
Yeah, don't be filling up.
Oh no, I'm not allowed to eat it.
Yeah.
Dan, we're proud of you there. Well done. You just had your first sausage roll as a 42-year-old man.
Well done.
I am a little bit upset that you didn't fall immediately in love with it.
Is there still some of that Diet Coke left?
Yeah.
Have a swig of that. Clean your
Cleanse
palate.
That's what you need with pasties. You want to just cleanse your palate with...
If you've never watched Have a Word, I'm the oldest person here getting patronised to fuck. You know what? I deserve it.
This is a steak bake.
Oh, this is the grail.
The what?
This is a steak bake.
Can I not try the chicken one first?
Honestly, right? You can if you want, but I'm telling
But
you
if
right.
this is the best one, it's not going to seem shit compared.
I'm telling you right now, there is more chance of you not liking this than there is you not liking that.
But I like chicken.
I know you do.
It's like
like
a
steak?
synthetic-y chicken.
A synthetic-y chicken.
You're not. You've got to trust me. There is more. It's much more likely that you go, oh no, with this one than that.
Like a chicken soup.
Yeah.
I'm right though, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. First ever steak bake, 42 years old.
You got to get into that as well. Sometimes the steak bake on right at the front.
What's that? Ah,
Steak?
I can taste the gravy. Oh, nah, mate.
That's broke my little heart.
Nah. It's all meaty. Nah, I'm not into it. Give me the chicken. Nah, it's too busy. The sausage I get.
You're the first person who's ever had a steak bake other than a fucking vegan who hasn't
Also, the
liked
first
it.
person to describe a steak bake as busy. It's the opposite.
It's just a simple.
Give me some of that fucking sausage roll.
He loves the sausage roll.
Right, I'm into sausage rolls. But they can fuck off whatever they are. Horrible, busy cunts.
Wallace, do you want some dinner?
What's going on with that? What's that?
Which one? The
it's
chicken
got
bake?
white sauce in it.
Is that jizz?
It's white. It's
Is
chicken,
it chicken
jizz.
jizz?
Yeah.
It felt like chicken jizz.
There you go.
That one reminded me of all the smells of a Sunday roast, like at home.
Oh, yes.
That's great.
What are you cooking in there? A fucking roast?
That one reminded me of the nicest meal of the week. Oh, gravy and meat. Oh, fuck me. What are you doing in here?
Open them windows. Stinks of roast in here.
Open those windows. I'm having a wank.
Hang on. I'm starting to think you're being sarcastic there. What do they do? Nacho steaks, nacho bakes.
They do some new nacho Mexican thing.
Yeah, they'd fuck it up.
It's
I can
not
do
going
my
to
own.
be great.
Next week, you're going to try a hot dog.
Greg's, me say no to this. Don't bake. Roll.
That is progression.
It is.
That's all right. That's genuinely all right. That.
Now you've had the others, where would you rank the sausage roll? You gave it a 4 a minute ago. Is it still a 4?
Yeah, compared to stuff I like. Yeah.
By the way, nobody on planet Earth thinks sausage rolls are all right.
Right. All right. Do you want me to give these independent in a bubble?
Yeah.
I will give them marks.
Go on.
For how much I've not hated it and hated it, 7 out of 10. That was decent. Yeah. That was okay. I'm never that convinced about the taste of sausage. There's something like almost like timey about it, like with the H. Do you know what I mean?
You can get timey. So
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like a little bit,
Yeah.
but I don't hate it.
Yeah.
And the pastry's nice. I get the combo. I hate roasts and I hate the juice of roast and gravy. And I instantly got that and I didn't even bite that steak bake properly. And that
What did you get the steak
has
bake?
got chicken semen in and I'm not about it.
I did tell you about the chicken though.
Right.
2 out of 10 for the steak bake. Disqualified the chicken because that nasty shit. However, Greg's, just so you don't sue us, 7 out of 10 on the sausage rolls.
You're going to finish that? Look at him. What a good boy.
Yeah.
Hit the button.
Nice.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor, NordVPN, the best VPN in the game. It will up your internet security and give you the privacy you're after. Search for whatever you like with this. No one's going to know.
Adam, you'd think I'd know better after all these many years of being sponsored by Nord, but I do not know what a VPN is.
A VPN is a way to up your internet security, as I said, and also you can change your location to anywhere on the planet. So as I've said to you before, it's mad that you keep forgetting this. The Premier League season is back upon us.
Is it?
And a lot of the games kick off at 3 o'clock and they're not broadcast in the UK.
Do they?
But if you tell your computer, hey, I'm not in the UK, I'm in Mozambique on my annual trip. Do you know what I mean? It'll be like, oh, well, we'll show you the Mozambique broadcast of Liverpool against Bournemouth this
God,
weekend, for example.
Confident.
You know what I mean? If you sign up at NordVPN.com, what's our promo code, Steve? NordVPN.com/have-a-word. There's an exclusive deal. You'll get 4 months free if you take the 2-year package. Honestly, if you get a VPN, you never go back. I put it off for years. Carl was always telling me to get one. I didn't get one. I did get one. I got a NordVPN. It is the best thing I pay for every single month, and it opens up your internet to all kinds of interesting possibilities. Go and do it now. You will not regret it.
You nailed that.
You know the way people say you never regret going for a workout, but you feel like anxious about going for it in the first place? I understand it's new to you, but you never regret the workout, and you're not going to regret the VPN either. That worked, didn't it? As an analogy.
Did you finish? You nailed it. And the extra bit. Yeah. Nord!
Hey! Part 2 of 4.
How many?
4 parts.
You're wrong. It's part 3 of 5.
I don't reckon that last bit counts as a part.
Right.
It's just you being a fucking brave little soldier.
Thank you. Good save.
You ate a full hot dog, sausage roll. Well done.
No, you still got like 2/3 of it there.
Oh, yeah.
You never eat a whole one.
Well
the
done for
first
trying,
time.
though.
Thank you.
We're proud of you.
Thanks.
We got some prep, Finn.
Yeah, we do.
Finn's
You
doing
written us another quiz, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't go out till next week, does
No.
it? Oh, wait until you see Finn's quiz that he wrote for us on the Patreon. The effort and time he put into it, and attention to detail.
Good one, eh?
Lots of attention to detail. We've got a few questions. This one's from Henry Sadler. Wagwag Lids. Question for you. In Pompeii, obviously, all the victims of the volcano eruption were encased in ash-like statues, with one fella frozen in time mid-wank. If you had to be in one position or doing one thing...
Was there actually someone in
have you not
position
seen
mid-wank?
that? Yeah.
Oh, he's having a strangle wank.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, if you had to be in one position or doing one thing when a volcano erupts, knowing archaeologists would find you in years in the future, how would you be?
I'm
What
going
would
to
you be
Pompeii
doing?
next week.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that mad?
I'd do the Air Jordan.
That would be sick. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, that's why you should always, if you live near a volcano, have a trampoline close to you. So because I can't get that kind of height.
No.
What is it? What's the...
He's flying, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Bad.
None of us got Jordan.
He was good in, wasn't he?
Better than LeBron.
I'd just do this. Make it look like I was just eating pussy till I died.
Stood up.
Yeah. But there'd be no one there with a pussy, would there? So what?
It just looks like the blast blew us apart. But I was just...
Oh, that's sad.
I'd pretend to be the gay guy that had his dick out getting licked out.
Oh, it's that one, isn't it? You're getting a blowy. He looks
Yeah,
sick
yeah.
forever.
Yeah. We thought this young
Does
man
it-
was
but-
eating pussy at the
Can
point
they
of the
tell from
explosion.
your skull like what the look on your face was like?
But you'd also have to get yourself hard.
What?
You'd have to get yourself hard.
Why?
Because the guy had his hard dick in his hand.
Yeah.
And that's what's encased.
Why would he have to get himself hard?
No, someone said it was him.
Oh, right,
getting
sorry.
a blowjob.
Then you're getting a blowy. Just get it. When the volcano erupts, just start having a wank and put your hand behind
To be fair though, if you're doing the the kiss of joy, you usually have a boner, don't you?
Scran and pussy.
Nicely. Deft touch there.
I don't know what you meant. So.
Right, next one. This is from Jack Tyson. If you could
Tyson, I'd love fucking great name. Tyson.
If you could enhance a show using drugs, sex, or alcohol, what show would you pick and what would you call it? Think Antiques Roadshow, but people giving the valuations are high on heroin. Mine would be Dancing on Spice.
I mean,
He's wrote Dancing on Spice and
work
worked backwards.
Yeah.
What's happened there? He's been watching Dancing on Ice. Someone's done like a bad move and he's gone, fucking hell, more like Dancing on Spice. And his mate's gone, and he's gone, fucking hell, that was funny, that one. I'm going to write into my favourite podcast, the question based on this.
Play
Read it
your
out.
cards, shite. Everyone's on the shite.
That would be fun, though.
Brucey's like,
Yeah. Just the same.
is that what you're doing? You're on the shite?
Bruce Forsyth's higher or lower. Everyone's on pot.
You take overs and downers, you got to guess who's on what.
Coked up catchphrase would be good. That'd be loads.
Say what you see.
Like everything. I'd like to see all news, both national and local, plus the weather, on like piss news would be great. You to do the news, you have to be past like on a breathalyzer.
Yeah.
You have to be fucking steaming. I'd love that. That would be a news that I'd tune in for.
On the chase, there's 3 offers. The middle one is you have a line of ket each. The higher offer is you have 2 lines of ket and they don't have any. And the bottom one is they have 2 lines of ket and you don't have any.
Yeah, ketamine.
That's good, that. Because, if they're Kenny in, you're going to win the last race.
I'm taking the minus off here, but look at the fucking state of Paul's in it.
I won't say it. What other ones? Oh, I've gone off.
Yeah, okay, Carl.
You've unplugged yourself, have you?
Oh, don't do that, Pape. Plug your thing back in.
What else is there? The Cube, but everyone's potted in.
Yeah, I think we're done with that question.
Right, we've got some
Peace on that
simple,
one.
simple pleasures. Everyone's favourite section.
Pleasures.
Oh, I'd love some ketamine for this.
Have you ever done ketamine? Is it not your favourite one?
It's dirty.
It is. Yeah.
It's dirty, man.
It's fucking, what is it, horse bevies?
Yeah, it's horse bevies, famously. It's Foster's for hosses.
Fosses.
Hostas.
I mean,
What are they there?
Take your pick.
coming out of a KO, there's a special type of hell.
Coming out of it.
Yeah, if you go too hard on it, like you are piecing back reality bit by bit. And
I was with
and
somebody.
You come out and you go, whoa.
I was at a house party with somebody who was on it, and we were getting a taxi home at 6 a.m. It was light, and he went, "Lad, we can't go." I went, "Why?" He went, "I haven't got my hair." I went, "What?" He went, "Lad, I haven't got my hair. We can't go." I was like, "Person's name, your hair's on your head. We need to go." He's like, "I'm not leaving, lad. I haven't got my hair." And then just ran back into the house. So he just got in a taxi and left. Yeah.
No, it's a real messy drug.
Yeah.
Loved it.
So
It's not the one, like, there's good ones where you're like, I mean, people don't like them, but there's ones where you're like, I feel great, I want to talk, I want to dance. Yay, you're my best mate, let's chat about this thing that isn't important for fucking 3 hours. And you come away going, that was really fun. There's a downside to it eventually. Ketamine is, if you have a little bit, you can feel a bit floaty.
What's the
if
point
you have
in
a
it?
little bit more, you are in a different fucking realm.
Do you know that one for me? I don't
That's
know what
a
it
wreck
is.
a drug, that.
Like, do you know if I was like dating someone and they were like, "Oh, I do coke regularly," that would be. I've always said it's like an ick for me. I'd be like,
Massively.
"That's not."
Yeah.
I don't know whether I could deal with that. But I think for the right person, I'd push past that. Like, especially if they were like, "I don't really do it anymore" or whatever. If they were like, "Oh, I have regularly done ket," I think that would be.
Yeah, they're always
Ket's
a bit.
dirty,
They're always a
yeah.
bit dirty and.
That would be.
scatty,
That would be.
But
we can't.
Ket is like the uni now is mainly Ket is the chosen drug.
Yeah, it's just not.
But it's cheap
Yeah.
and it's to get wrecked.
Yeah.
Can you get on the Kenny and go out though? Haven't you
You
ruined your
can't
night?
drink alcohol and do ket. You'll make yourself bad ill.
Yeah.
What's the point in it?
Because it's
Sounds awful.
Because there's like it's like going to someone. Oh, I like having a fucking cocktail once in a while, and you're like, yeah. Some people like doing drugs like that. If I met a girl for different reasons, I'd have to be wary of someone who's like, yeah, I like getting on the coke. But people, we know people who are like, yeah, once in a while I'll have a bit, and you're like, yeah, fair enough. You're into it, I'm not. That's not the same with those like really stronger getting wrecked drugs.
Yeah.
That's for people who are like, I want to be twatted.
Cat and
That's like
heroin.
someone going, I get out straight away and I'm trying to have a shot of absinthe or something. You're like, why?
Oh yeah, what are you trying
It's
to
like,
hide?
how bad is stuff that you need to be that obliterated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was dating someone, they were a, like full blown heroin addict. That's a red flag.
Is that a
for
red
me.
flag? Yeah.
Would you try it though?
Yeah.
What?
Would you
Try
try
it though?
I've never really thought about it.
We should bring that up. We should do it as a podcast question. Yeah. If
How many
someone's...
times do you reckon you've asked that? It's north of 20.
Oh well, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So this first simple pleasure is from Theopophetus.
Oh, the
and-
dragon?
Yeah. He says
EasyJet?
No.
No, that's the fact.
That's
isn't it?
Stelios Giannakopoulos. That's
he
what it is.
from
Actually, that's the
Ryman's?
Bolton player.
All those Greeks.
Theopophetus is Ryman's.
Ryman's, yeah.
Yeah, he's dragon.
Nick Kyrgios.
I don't know why it's not called Prophetus, to be honest. Yeah.
It's quite difficult to say, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know why is it Ryman? It's not
You're
even
going
a
to
name.
pimp that, don't you? Where do you need to go? You need to go to the Pathesis on the high street. What? Pathesis on the high street.
Pata frita.
Or Theo's.
So he,
It's at the pizza gap. I think Ryman works well.
I'm going to Theo's. What are you getting? Pepperoni? Margarita? Just getting some printing done. I love it when Dan doesn't come with us, you know. Go on.
In my head.
Dan's on the beach on Tenerife there.
On the beach.
so when you simple pleasure when you go to the tip and throw your rubbish as hard and as far as you can into those massive skips.
From a distance as well. And the fellas watching, you're like, you couldn't do that, you little maggot. I do that. Bosh, over the metal fences.
Like from the boot of your car
Yeah.
into the thing. Oh,
simple
like
pleasure.
wood, cardboard, a fridge, fuck it.
Yeah.
There's something about throwing into the wood bit that I like the bang of it.
Simple
that,
pleasure,
yeah.
go on the tip. Fucking hell, mate.
no, but when there's a queue. Oh,
No,
it's
I
the
told you, like,
worst.
time me. 6
Yeah, oh, yeah,
p.m.
totally.
onwards,
Off-peak
Sundays.
times.
Yeah, 6
Yeah.
p.m. Sundays is when I go, oh, the tip is a gaff.
Yeah.
Nice. David Hartley, feeling a big bogey in your nose and picking it perfectly first time.
Yeah, it's good.
Have you been saving the good ones up for weeks? Is that what's been going on?
Bogies.
No, the fucking simple pleasures. That's 2 in a row. I don't think we've ever done this with 2 in a row that I've clapped.
I think you're going to relate to this one as well. Tommy Evans, simple pleasure. When you're having a conversation with someone and not actually listening, they ask you to repeat what you said and they get it right.
Oh, yes. Not quite like that, but like when you sort of manage to just about piece
Yeah.
enough of it together to reply.
You've heard a few words and you go,
Yeah,
right, I can
when-
fill
like
in
they're
the
going,
blanks.
you know, my mum and the baby and your colic and blah, 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 spitting up blood. Blah, 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 blah. And you go, oh, that sounds like a really awful week. That like, are they going to be okay? And they're like, yeah, you know. And from their reply, you know that your reply made sense to the fucking shit they said that you weren't listening to.
Be honest, Adam, this is every day of your life.
Oh,
honestly.
yeah.
If you, by the
At
way, can
fringe,
hear
mate, At
baby.
the fringe, how are you? And then they tell me, oh, they are. What are they
Yeah.
doing?
You just
How are
need
you?
good.
Should
Oh,
be.
thanks.
Yeah, sound, and then fucking shut up. Don't tell me how your year's been, you weird cunt.
Yeah, if you say
Oh, I haven't
someone
seen you
how
for
are
ages.
go,
Yes, by design.
my stock answer is I can imagine, yeah. That works with everything.
Even when you've heard baby and spitting up blood.
And I go, it's awful.
yeah,
You go,
yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah, it's awful. I can imagine, yeah.
Oh,
Bam,
yeah,
there's the answer. It's the answer to
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
They have to have said it's awful.
Mass
though.
murder, 3 shootings, and
No,
the
because you
baby.
just imagine the baby.
My baby's spitting up blood. I can
Explosion.
imagine, yeah.
Join the French Legion.
Get on the cat, that young mate. I can fucking imagine,
Yeah,
yeah.
they've got.
My baby's not going to survive. Yeah, I can imagine, yeah. Why can you imagine that, Carl? Ah, I just say things.
If you're not listening to that conversation, by the way, come on. She's going to die, I can imagine, yeah.
Right, last one from Lisa. Just thought I would give you a woman's simple pleasure to mix it up a bit. Not sure if it's the same for a man, but the first wee you have after an orgasm.
It's a nightmare for men.
Is she messing?
We've mentioned this before.
Yeah, but we're going
It's
for
a
the woman.
nightmare for men.
'Cause of the
you've
boner.
still got your fucking, your chubby little willy on.
You
Stonk on.
You chonker?
It feels great though.
Sometimes I just get in my shower when I need a wee like that.
Yeah.
Just so I can just piss
On
freely.
the wall.
Yeah.
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 Merging lanes is hard.
Yeah.
Because you've got the cum lane open. You need to open the piss lane. You have to like,
Yeah.
and then it come.
Oh, but it feels nice though.
It feels like satisfying, but it's
The last bit of your cum still sat there at the junction with its indicator on, going, "Can I come out?" And your piss is like, "Fuck, I'm coming here, mate." And then they're both like, "Who's going here?"
the cum lets them out. Go on then.
Right, some pet peeves. We don't have a jingle for this, do we?
Can it just, no, can it just be?
annoying. Oh, that's another pet peeve. That.
We'll make that.
I don't know.
Right, this one's from Harry. This is a few parts. This one. One.
Side note: that was my impression of Dan.
Thanks, mate. It's a good one.
When you try your best, but you don't,
don't
succeed.
When you get what you want, but not what you need.
Oh, you've read the emails.
And you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in river.
All of those things are annoying.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
If your car's stuck in reverse and you've got somewhere to be, nightmare.
Especially in Sheffield.
So first one from Matt Lambert. Getting dirt or food on a t-shirt just after putting it on.
Yeah. Oh my good God.
Fuck off.
That's why I don't wear white t-shirts.
On my first date with my missus last year, I got so sweaty and I had a thin white t-shirt on. She doesn't even know this, by the way. This is like someone will send her this week and she'll find this out for the first time. I got so sweaty in a thin white t-shirt that it looked like I'd spilled something on myself. So when she arrived at the bar, I told her someone had spilled a drink on me and that I wanted to go to the shop and buy a new t-shirt before we went out. And I did. And threw my t-shirt in the bin.
Nice.
That's
Good save. Now, what happened with the sweat after that? Did you just
I
calm
bought a
down?
thicker t-shirt so that the sweat...
Oh,
Because
Yeah?
the reason it was so visible is because of how thin the t-shirt was.
Right.
Was it
GSM.
summer or was it nerves?
It was hot, yeah.
Right, okay.
He doesn't get nervous.
I don't know.
It's a
He
low.
might get nervous on a
low-
date. He's not nervous on stage.
it was
but-
hot. She
It
was
was-
hot. It's a bad combo.
It was just a really hot day. One of those days that out of nowhere is just a hot one.
Why didn't you
I
say
wasn't
that when she
expecting
walked in?
What?
Why didn't you say that exact line when she walked in?
What?
It's just a hot day. One of them days where you don't expect
I just didn't expect it.
She's an incredible woman. Makes me sweat. Go on.
It wasn't actually our.
Oh, right, okay, come on.
Time for the change.
It wasn't
Time for
actually
the
our
change.
first date. It was like our third or fourth date, actually.
Right, okay.
Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, October last year,
Unseasonably warm.
It's okay.
late October, I think.
Finn decided to be the adjudicator on. Yeah, I'm going to give you that. Still warm.
Yeah,
October.
It is. Jake Oldham says, my pet peeve is when you send a text and the person rings to reply.
No, I like that.
No, you don't.
I know. I don't text any. If I want information, I will ring you. I want to email you or text you. I am so impatient that I want to know.
That's the biggest difference between you two, isn't it, in your friendship? Is I don't think you
We
just
never
don't want to be on the phone.
No, I don't want to be on the phone, but if I text him something that I think's urgent and he replies 6 hours later, I'm just pissed off. I'd rather him go, yeah, lad, it's on to that, and 10 seconds I know the answer.
I like that
No, but
Carl doesn't mind a phone call. It's nice. I like a phone call.
But what he's saying is, you text me and go, like, do you want to play footy tonight? And I ring you and go, I'll play footy.
Oh yeah, that's annoying, I suppose.
That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
this
that's
is,
what
isn't
the
it?
pet peeve is, yeah.
Right, okay.
He's not saying people who ring me to ask me important information. He's saying you text someone and they ring you to give you an answer.
We all know someone like that. Loves phone calls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like ringing all the people that work for this company and any like comedian mates I've got that are under a certain age. I love ringing them just to be that old guy.
I quite like a phone
Matthew,
call.
do it to you all the time.
I quite like a phone
You
call.
can,
especially
like,
with you.
I love it when you answer like, what is this? I love it.
I don't
Love
mind
it.
a phone call.
You don't, Finn?
No.
God, you're a fucking maverick.
You phone me sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Dan love a phone call. Don't we?
Nice.
Oh, we're all having phone parties, are we?
Can't wait for that phone call on Sunday.
What
What time are you getting it?
You don't need to, I'll be in yours.
Oh, yeah.
This is from Callum. Last one. When you order food.
By the way, for those who don't know, because that again was on yesterday's episode, which isn't going out till next week. These two are having a gathering on Sunday while I'm away. Carl is going to go and meet his son with his fucking girlfriend or whatever she is, and they're going to have a lovely little day. Right?
She is real, by the way.
I swear to God, I'm going to ruin their day. The amount of shit that's being sent to your house on
Yeah,
Sunday.
you threatened to send
make my
bouncy
day.
castles. I'm going to send so many bouncy
and
castles.
Chinese food. No, don't do that. Oh,
Oh yeah, I'm going to send the stuff that you want. You told me you want bouncy castles now. Do you know bouncy castles?
oh
sir?
I ate bouncy castles. Don't.
Skips. Do you
Don't
like
send,
skips?
Don't send any strippers.
Not the
No.
crisps.
Send skips, though.
I'm
The
sending
actual crisps.
landscapers, roofers.
Rufus.
I know one. It'll be there in no time. Hello, Dan. I'm actually upstairs.
I know you're having a gathering with your close friends, but there's pigeons everywhere.
This one's from Callum. Last one. When you order food and some of it's missing, especially when it's a group order and your food is the only one they fucked up.
Oh, it's pet peeve, isn't it?
That makes me homicidal.
Simple places when yours is fine. Someone goes to
And you have
Mackey's,
to-
where's me burger? I don't know, mate.
You have to do that like, do you want a bit of... No, you don't want a bit of mine? No? Okay, no worries.
That Glasgow Nando's where Will Hutch... I'd finished my
Oh, yeah,
Nando's
yeah.
and Will hadn't got his.
Yeah.
Totally forgot him.
That's more of a simple pleasure when you get yours. You feel,
Yeah.
you know, oh, gosh.
Right, let's do one bit of advice.
God, he's so commanding, isn't he?
Here to help. I'll solve your problems.
I'll tell you the best thing to do. I can't wait for Sunday. It's going to be so nice.
Stop saying it to her. I'm not trying to rub it in.
I am. He's not allowed to control everything. I'm here, Anna. I'm here today. That's the main thing. And I've had your sausage roll.
I will control it from afar. Don't you worry. I'm glad you're still having a nice day
Fucking control
together.
freak.
Wait until you see what is coming your way.
Non-negotiable.
I'm going to do a rain dance.
This is from...
In Edinburgh, I think that'll be quite successful.
Send it to fucking wherever you live. That
Ooga,
shit up.
daka, ooga, 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 jacket. No, over there. Keep going. It's like rain dance, isn't it?
This is from Matt. Lids, I think I've made a grave mistake and I need your advice. Met a girl on Hinge, lovely lady, kind of bird you bring home to your mum, so I did. Things are going well, so we say, fuck it, let's move in together. So we do. First night, I decide to make her a lasagna, being the romantic gentleman that I am.
Ooh,
and
you're a
she
romantic
smothers it in Heinz saucy sauce.
Stephen!
Even Wolford.
I say, hey, what the hell? Maybe it's a one-off. Next night, I made a toad in the hole, and once again, out comes the sauce. It's been a week, and I'm beginning to think I'm living with a serial killer because we've already gone through 2 bottles of the stuff. What
He's
do I
already
do?
living with her.
Yeah. Because she clearly has a problem. Tarlet.
Hang on, what's Heinz saucy sauce?
Is it
Tomato
just ketchup?
sauce.
Yeah.
Is it just ketchup?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought it was a special.
Ketchup on a toad in the hole is mental.
What's toad in a hole?
It's sausages and gravy in a Yorkshire pudding.
I don't like ketchup.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
Sorry.
gonna
I did
put that
this
out there.
morning.
You don't like ketchup?
No.
It's such a basic thing to
You're
not.
wrong. You're wrong. You do.
No, I don't.
It's just so easy to like. I don't love it. I have it very sparingly.
Yeah.
But you can't not like it. There's nothing to not like about
Yeah,
it.
you're lying.
I do just not like
No,
it.
you do like it. You're lying.
Well, what do you have? What could you have on as a
Garlic
veggie?
mayo.
Right.
Garlic mayo on a toad in the hole. That would be
Yeah.
worse.
No, just have the
Wow.
gravy on that.
That's like catch fire.
What do you have in a bacon butty?
I used to have brown sauce.
I've just got into it.
Steve has so Joe the peri sauce in Nando's.
Steve puts ketchup on his
Steve
Nando's.
mixes that with ketchup, the peri sauce. Yeah, you do. You put it on the same plate and you mix together.
Yeah,
No, you
He
don't.
doesn't mix it.
It looks
Do you
mixy.
know what? If he mixed it, I'd hate it less. Because then he's making like a peri ketchup. I'd respect that.
Ketchup?
But what he does is he has 2 separate dipping bits. He's like, oh, I'll have a bit of peri sauce with this bit and a bit of ketchup with this bit. It's psychopath behaviour. Steve. You can stop doing this with your hands and clapping yourself. You're a fucking weirdo. And it nearly cost you your job at this company. I'm not going to lie to you.
So, how does Matt broach this with his lady?
You just tell her to stop being a fucking knobhead.
Why does he care?
Because you know the feeling you get when Steve gets that ketchup out of Nando's?
Yeah.
It bothers you, doesn't it? I've seen it.
Yeah.
Like, bothers you. Imagine he was your wife.
If he was eating toad in the hole,
Yeah.
I'd be like, do whatever you want, lad. It's shite anyway.
What's your favourite meal?
Mexican. Mexican.
So, if they put loads of ketchup on a Mexican.
Who's they?
Your missus.
Your missus.
If she did it,
You miss it,
Yeah.
Steve.
I'd write into a podcast fuming, but you know, this guy. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Grow up.
I had a lovely creamy chicken and mushroom pasta last night. I'm not allowed any food this week that doesn't. I can't put anything in my mouth
Coloured.
that would stay in a white t-shirt.
Right. Because your teeth.
Oh, that's next week, isn't it?
Because your toothy
We've not
pegs.
talked about that.
Oh
since
yeah,
next week.
I've finished my Invisalign.
You can't drink sweat.
What?
What was that like? Fuck you.
But while the capping of the me teeth settles, you can't have anything that stains. I can't have coffee for the week. Can't have tea. Can't have any drink apart from water or diet lemonade.
It's mad, that.
It's a rough life.
You all right?
The only sauce I can have
I've
is
done 42 years of that.
mayonnaise.
Do you like mayo, Dan?
Yeah. All right.
Like my mayo.
On a chicken burger.
It's like cum.
Do you
know
find
it's
with
eggs?
condiments? You find with all kinds of condiments.
No. I'm fine with 3 condiments, maybe.
And butties.
Honestly, like this message, like she's such a weirdo. You're like to date some people, you've got to be more chilled out.
Do you have
Like,
salsa
if
on
you
your
really
nachos?
love someone, does it matter what they put on the food? Like if you're into this person, do you give a shit? Like
If you lived
I would
together.
get second-hand embarrassment if I went for a Mexican and someone put ketchup on all their tacos. I'd be like, "This, I just can't." I don't. I feel like the whole restaurant's looking at us. You psychopath.
Yeah. I sent you a natural recipe last night, Dan. Did you see it?
no,
Oh, thanks.
for Sunday, I'll make it up.
It wasn't for it was just for you.
All right, great.
Right, we've got another.
Clip it.
Got another bit of advice. This is from Anonymous. Hello, lids. I was setting an Amazon device up this week, and I realised my ex-girlfriend's Echo device is still linked to my account. Now, we broke up back in 2020, so my question is, should I just unlink the device from my account? If not, how do I fuck with her through the Echo?
I mean, you broke up with her 3 years ago. It's time to let it go, innit? Just unlink it.
If it was,
Unless
if
she
it was
a-
3 weeks and she dumped you,
Let's say, hypothetically, she was a bellend.
Oh, then yeah. Then
She was shagging
ruin it,
rugby
like.
teams.
What?
She was shagging rugby like Sale Sharks every week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
the whole team,
Yeah, every
including
week.
the backroom staff.
That's what she calls us.
You know, she's letting the postman poo in her down backroom stuff.
in the back office.
Yeah.
How'd you fuck with that Amazon?
I just reached for my.
You can
Put
order stuff.
alarms on.
You can speak
order
through it.
stuff.
Oh, we haven't done this for a while. Alexa, set an alarm for 3:30 a.m.
Okay, Google, ring the police.
And that's why we're such
Did I tell you I
loved
did that
podcasters.
once?
Rang
When
the
I
police?
I tried to phone an ambulance on an Alexa when I'd gone too far on an edible. That's happened multiple times, and I tried to phone an ambulance, and it started playing My Chemical Romance, and I was fuming. I was honestly dying on the toilet. I'd thrown up, and I'd shit everywhere.
Oh, what strength was the edible?
Too strong. I didn't. We'd made them. That's the rookie.
So you didn't
mistake.
know?
No, I just had it, and then I'd.
So you had an 800 milligram.
This isn't hitting. I'm gonna smoke a joint.
What,
Hell.
were you pooing in
Hell and back.
Were you pooing in the toilet and being sick, or being sick in the toilet?
It was
and pooing?
separate times. So I'd done both, and I was on like death's door. I went, Alexa, call an ambulance, and it went My Chemical Romance. At that point, my uni like flatmates came in, and apparently I don't remember this at all. I looked at them and went, technology.
I'm so pro NHS, but there should be some sort of twat tax or surcharge for having to call an ambulance out because you had a strong edible.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be against that if they were like, cool, listen, fucking Mildred down the road has just fallen over because she's dead old. But you were like, I took a very strong
If you bloody get an ambulance in this bloody broken Brexit world, mate.
Problem, mate.
6 hours you wait.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
Around highway.
My nan was in the back garden today and she fell over and 6 weeks you waited and we left today.
The other day, my nan's been in the back garden for 3 months.
Still waiting for an ambulance.
And she died 6 years ago. Imagine.
So just don't fuck with her. Let it go because it's 3 years ago.
But how can you fuck with her? Set alarms. That's funny.
Set alarms, order shit.
No, it's his
Can
Amazon,
you
isn't
can you order shit?
Oh shit! No, it's his Amazon, isn't it? So it's just through the device.
Play
Just
music.
play annoying music.
it? Laura's Gone.
Do it.
Okay, Alexa, play Laura's Gone by Finley K.
It's by Have a Word Pod.
By Have a Word Pod. You heard.
Should you have a break?
Go on.
Yeah. Alexa, set an alarm for 6:01 a.m.
Enjoy that one?
Hey, you! The podcast's on a little break here, isn't it? There's nothing for you to listen to. So why don't you do us a favour while we're on a break? Like this if you're on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube. Leave a comment. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave us a 5-star review with a nice little comment. If you're listening on Spotify, leave us a 5-star review with a nice little comment.
Follow us online, all our socials, at Have a Word Pod. Give us a
Share
follow.
our stuff. If you see a video, like it and share it.
sound.
Costs you nothing. Makes
Don't
the
be a
world
dick
of
about
difference
it.
to us. You know what I
Why are
mean?
you being a dick
Don't
about
be
it?
sly.
Share it, you fucking lid.
Don't be a fucking rat.
Oh.
Welcome to part 3 of this week's episode.
Part 4.
He's not having it.
That little bit's not a
having the
part.
Oh,
It
I've
isn't.
named it on the computer as part 3.
It's your fault. Who's in charge?
Who's here?
Kate Barron's here. Thank you, Kate.
for
Long
having
time
me.
coming.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we've tried to get this to happen a few times.
I know. Just
But you've been
just
traveling the
right.
world in your yacht and your jet.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
And, you
just
know-
hanging out with billionaires who hang out in submarines and just wanting to take all their cash. You know,
Yeah.
that's how I live my life.
But thank you for, making time in your submarine jet yacht schedule.
Do I give off the impression that I have money? Because I very much do
No.
not. No, I don't. Am I white trash? That is what I am. I'm like real legitimate white trash.
Are you really?
Yeah. Grew up like in a very like working class. Like my dad worked. He's a fisherman from Newfoundland. Worked on oil rigs
Newfoundland,
in the mines.
that's
Yeah.
Oh, don't.
Oh shit! Why?
You know the musical Come From Away?
Yeah, that's like those are my people. My dad knows everyone in the musical. Yeah, it's like my why do you love it?
I love Come From Away, yeah.
It's
I love talking about it.
amazing. I know. I was so proud to see it, like as a Canadian and as a newfie. But yeah, that's my dad. So when he gets really drunk, he
newfie?
talks like them again.
You never had Newfie?
When you're from Newfoundland,
You're a newfie.
you're a newfie.
You ever
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
it? That's what they call dogs. And if they breed in Newfoundland with a poodle, it's a Newfie poo.
A newfie.
Is that real?
It is.
I've
Yeah.
never heard that before, but
It's a Newfie poo. A Newfoundland crossbred with a poodle is a new.
well,
you know where you
anything
get
with a
cockapoo?
poodle is a poo.
It's a Newfie poo.
A poo shit's the best, isn't it?
A poo shit is the best.
Or a shit poo. You know what? Poo shit. Shih Tzu and a poodle, then.
Yeah, I got,
Good contribution, Carl.
I was following it.
But yeah, I love that musical.
It's so fucking, and the music is just fun. And the story that the Newfies like actually, they legitimately did all that. They're the nicest people ever. They're just fucking cool. But yes, on my
So
dad's a
just talk
Newfie.
me through it. So
Yeah.
Alexander Hamilton was flying a plane in 9/11,
Yeah,
and it got landed in Newfoundland, killed a poodle,
Yeah.
and then they had to survive there,
Yeah.
and also invent democracy in
So
the north.
what you've
of
done
America.
there, Dan, is very common misconception. You've confused two musicals.
It's Alexander Hamilton, the first black pilot.
It's the
Was
one
that
with
it?
I'm going the shop, innit? The joke that I made.
Alexander Hamilton is the star of Hamilton.
I've never seen Hamilton. I'm obsessed with music. Are you like a musical person?
Yeah.
I didn't picture that for you.
Yeah, some people don't. I'm as mad as a box of frogs, me, Kate. People.
I just feel like
People
you'd be
can't
the
read
type
me, you know what I
who,
mean?
like, I would take to a musical and you'd be like, what the fuck is all this singing and dancing? You'd get up and storm out
That's
of here.
these cunts.
To
That's
load
these
shite.
idiots.
Say it.
He takes his love for football, but he takes that energy that he takes on the cop when he goes and watches Liverpool 2 musicals. Like Hamilton. He gets really.
I like the Nazi salute you were doing too. That's a different. That's a whole different thing. But
Whoa.
Hamilton.
yeah.
Cut that out.
Just edit that out with a blur. No one will notice.
Can that not be the thumbnail?
Can it definitely be the thumbnail?
It's the thumbnail, isn't it?
Yeah,
Jack
Come From
got it.
Away is about the planes that landed in Gander, Newfoundland on 9/11, and they had to live there for a few days.
New Gander or old Gander? Keep going.
You had to look around first.
Yeah. Do you know when I first seen the play, I thought the accent was so strong on the people that they were saying Canada wrong as Gander.
No, because everyone from Newfoundland is Irish, right? So they're all-
Irish, but also from Bristol.
yeah, they're all like sort of like. Yeah, they're like lots of Ireland. All my grandparents are Irish, so they came over and then they just like live. They literally live on a fucking rock in the middle of the Atlantic.
Yeah.
and they've just been left to their own devices. So they're like, "Fuck
Welcome
it, we'll
to the
become
rock.
fishermen." Yeah,
This is
yeah.
so
I
cool.
love that you're singing it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite musical?
Hamilton.
No, I love this. This is not the chat I expected, but I'm here for it, guys. We're gonna
I've
talk
seen-
Barbie. We're gonna talk about everything.
Barbie's great.
Oh my god!
Fantastic.
Yes, guys.
I've
you know
seen-
what? Go out and say that to some women. You'll get your dick sucked so fucking fast.
Okay,
I've seen
let's go.
Hamilton 4 times.
You've seen Hamilton 4 times. That's
Yeah.
your favorite.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I need to.
Seen that 4 times. I've seen your one. I've seen
Your one that you wrote. Yours.
the Book of Mormon.
Yeah. Book of Mormon's so good.
And I've seen what's
Dear Evan Hansen, you saw?
Dear Evan Hansen. That
Oh,
was
Dear
good.
Evan Hansen is great.
I've seen Pride.
What's Pride?
Is it called Pride?
Stomp.
Rent.
Rent. Yeah, maybe is it called
it's
Rent?
the one about
Yeah,
the
similar.
Jewish guy who gets framed for murder.
Shawshank Redemption.
It might
don't
have
know.
called Pride.
I've seen the Phantom of the Opera.
Have you?
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Pride the musical.
Yeah.
I think.
I saw the Teletubbies live. That went
How
off.
was that?
It stars
Pretty
the,
good.
It stars
Pretty
the fellow
good.
who
Who
was
was
the
your favorite
original
Teletubby?
Evan Hansen.
The purple one.
Ben Platt.
Do you not know their
Winky.
names?
Tinky Winky.
Tinky Winky Dipsy.
Find out what
La
he's in
La.
right now.
I mean, we were there for my daughter at the time.
Yeah, sure.
She was 19.
She was still your daughter that now, though, isn't she?
Yeah, you're right. Why are we researching musicals? If you play golf, I'm fucking going home. You don't play golf.
Parade.
I'm a white
Parade.
woman. Of course I play golf.
You can see how I'm
You
confused
play
there.
golf.
No, I'm
golf.
not good. I've played golf and I've gone to I love a driving range and I have played golf, but I can do like a par 3 for like 9 holes and then I just get really bored and I'll like throw my ball and just drink while I drive the cart around.
Well, that sounds good.
So I'll just like more start fucking around, but I love the driving range. It's so fun like that. I love doing that. But I'm a white lady. I play tennis and golf, like obviously.
Cool.
You like tennis? We never had that tennis match, actually, me and you.
Tennis is so fun.
It's still on.
It's good.
Still on.
Are you what do you play? What are you like a sports person?
He plays
I'm-
the oboe.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm a flautist
I can see that.
and I flaunt it. What do I play? Nothing really.
The field.
I'll have a go.
No sports?
I'll have a go at most things.
Plays
Yeah.
cocaine.
Yeah. Well,
No, I don't.
so did I.
Anymore.
Back when I was a party girl, but I'm not a party girl anymore.
No, I'm different as well now.
I'm
Did
different.
you used to be a
I've changed.
party girl?
Major fucking. I was a hot mess. I was the kind of girl that would show up at like a comedy club and be like, "I'm funny. I'm gonna talk up and be like an annoying cunt who people want to kill." And now I would just punch my younger self. I was awful.
Did you used to actually go to comedy clubs, or were you just
I used to go to
describing
No, I used to go to comedy clubs.
and ruin the show?
No, I never really ruined the show because I was too in awe of what was happening. But I was like, I was a through and through party girl. Like if I was having 1 drink, I was having 10, and we'd be out till 10 o'clock in the morning.
Were you a woo girl? You know what a woo girl is?
A newfie
Yeah.
woo.
Like yeah.
That's racist, surely. Come on.
A Newfie Whoopoo.
A Newfie Whoopoo. Yeah. A Newfie Whoopoo. That's my name.
Yeah. A woo girl's someone who's like, when the shots come over to the table, they woo.
Yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean?
my
Like,
trick.
I've got a tray of shots. Woo!
And
That's a
then
woo
when
girl.
the camera pans around, they're all going.
No, I was never a woo girl. I was too fat. I was just trying to go like this in the corner. But my trick to get free shots at a bar, if you see someone at a bar ordering a bunch of drinks, especially if it's a dude, you go up and you're like, oh my God, thank you so much. And you go to take their shot and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess. So we'll get one more. I'm like, thanks. My friends and I always used to do that and just get.
Women are so manipulative,
Oh,
aren't
mate,
you?
that
You
was
just
a-
know.
What?
You know
Is that
exactly how to
manipulative?
play us like fucking
I'm literally-
puppets.
That's just stealing a shot.
No,
I just
Clever. You're clever.
No,
you
it's
come
making
in
you
here
buy a
with
new
your
one.
newfie poo tits and take a shot. I'm manipulated now. I bought 10. There is now 9. You're drinking 1. I'm fucking baffled. I'll have to buy another.
No, that is manipulation because she's stealing it.
No,
You know-
I'm doing it in front of your face. So
Yeah.
that's you dumb.
Yeah,
Like, that's-
it's manipulation. It's
making you
That's not
buy
just
another one.
stealing. Stealing is doing it on the sly. Oh, he hasn't given you enough shots there. She is looking the man in the eyes and going, that's mine now, you stupid cunt. And having the drink. And then he's going, oh.
I don't see anything wrong with this. That feels like female empowerment to
He
me.
thinks I've got a chance here. She's
Yeah.
into me. Whoa,
Yeah.
call me a stupid cunt.
Yeah.
I mean, to
Garçon.
be fair, I was also pretty slutty when I was
level.
younger, so I probably would have sucked a dick for a shot.
Have you seen Barbie?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you got what shot though? Like what level of shot?
What do you mean? What level? Just any shot. If
You're
it
not
was like,
sucking dick for Sambuca.
no. Oh yeah, I do like Sambuca. No, my like, if I do a shot of Jack Daniels, I'm like lights out. See you tomorrow. Like that's my. If I'm doing a shot of Jack at a bar, I'm done.
I feel
I'm
like it's a
fucked.
very North American thing, that like a shot of Jack.
Yeah.
That's not like I.
Would you
I-
not do that here?
No,
That's
no.
not whiskey shots over here
Well,
are a
North,
rare scene thing.
North American, if you order a whiskey with like no ice, like a shot of whiskey,
Yeah.
they give you it in a shot glass, don't they?
Yeah.
Like over here, if I go up and say, can I just have a Jack Daniels?
You get it in a highball glass.
Yeah, or a rocks glass.
Yeah.
Even if there's no ice in it, they just serve it in that.
Yeah.
But in America, if you just two Jack Daniels, they give you it in
I've
shot.
very rarely in all my boozing seen a shot of whiskey in the UK. It just doesn't really happen.
No.
We were in Nashville and it was like the first night there was shots out and it was whiskey. Like,
Was
it's
it?
a different, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Or
here,
like
here
Jaeger
it's more,
bombs.
yeah, Jaeger bombs, tequila,
Yeah.
Sambuca.
sambuca, or some of the just like the sugary fucking party shots.
Sours.
Sours.
Yeah.
I don't mind actually. Aftershock. Do you remember Aftershock?
Yeah, apple sour's not heavy. I love an apple sour.
apple
mate.
sour's nice.
Tastes good.
Cherry sours as well.
Woo, I'm a woo boy.
Are you guys little woo girls? That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'll suck a dick for any shot, me.
That's what he's
Noted.
like. What he's like.
Anything.
Like mother, like son.
Was this in Newfoundland or was this in Vancouver where you're
No,
from?
this was like in Vancouver, and then when I moved to Toronto, but mostly in Vancouver. So I grew up in Vancouver and then moved to Toronto like 10 years ago.
See, in
before
my
I moved
head,
here.
because I know Canada's so big, but when people talk about like Vancouver and Toronto,
Yeah.
and even the other one, Montreal,
Yeah.
they're about an hour and a half away from each other in my head.
Yeah, totally.
So how far is Vancouver from Toronto?
It's like a 6-hour flight.
Right, okay.
So you're going, it's basically, if you can conceptualize the states, Toronto is New York and Vancouver is California, like LA.
Right, okay.
So you're going New York. So some, like Ishan was just there and he's a fucking idiot. And he's like, oh, I'm in Toronto for the week. Maybe I'll pop over to Vancouver for a day and come back. And we're like, it'll be 12 hours round trip
What,
and a
6 hours
3-hour
from here?
time trip.
The Middle
Egypt.
East. The Middle East.
Egypt, 6 hours. Fucking hell.
I
Yeah.
think that is how long it takes to get to Dubai, innit?
7 hours to Dubai.
7 hours Dubai.
Yeah. But it's real, and that's the thing why it's hard doing comedy in Canada, because you can't just like bounce around to different cities and jump on a cheap train. So it's like $1,000 flight and a 6-hour flight. So the clubs can't afford to pay that. So most comics, you
the
either
locals.
just work in your region and you never leave that region unless you do a big, huge tour. But then again, it's really expensive. You don't make a lot of money. Most comics there just have to go, I need to decide, am I moving to the States or the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, it is literally one of those two options.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, you have to. And the States is so fucking expensive and hard to get a visa in.
Yeah.
I tried for that before here, but you're my silver medal. Love you guys.
What do you think was the worst situation you ended up in as a party girl?
There was a lot where I'm like, I cannot believe I didn't die. Like a friend of mine and I, we went to a Daft Punk concert in Seattle,
Yes.
and we were like hanging out there. This was, I don't know even when this was. We're hanging out. We had a good time.
Check
at the
out
concert.
their new song, by the way. Get Lucky.
It's the sound of the summer, isn't it?
Yeah, carry on.
So we went to this concert, had a good time, whatever. And then we meet these guys in the parking lot outside of the concert. And they tell us, they're like, do you want to continue and do like an after party? And then we're like, sure, that sounds good. You guys are cute. And we just get into their car because they tell us they live in Federal Way, which we assumed is like, if you live in London and you're like, oh, I live in Covent Garden. We just assumed it was like a neighborhood of Seattle. It wasn't. We got on the highway and they were like, wouldn't it be so funny if we raped and murdered you guys? And we were in the car being like, so funny. That's so funny. They did not. One of my friends ended
I'm
up.
so glad that had a good ending.
That's the story of my trauma. Can we get into it a little bit?
How far was Federal Way?
Federal Way, it was a 45 minutes south of Seattle on the highway.
Oh, God.
So we ended up like in the middle of nowhere in this fucking weird town. My friend ended up dating one of the guys. I don't know if I should talk about this. Anyway, he was a really nice guy. He wasn't able to come up to Canada. There were some prison things, but he was a really nice guy and they didn't hurt us. So it was a pretty good time. But we would just, if they were cute guys and like come to our house and party, we have drugs. We'd be like, okay, say less. We're in.
Here's a question.
Get in a van.
From the first half of today, we were discussing, you ever done ketamine?
No, that's like the one of the few drugs I've never done.
Okay.
I've done a lot, but never like heroin, obviously. I've never smoked like meth.
Would you do heroin?
What? No. I would never. I used to do, I don't know if I should talk about this. I used to do a little like, cocaine here and there. For
What?
fun. What?
Whoa!
I know. It's going to ruin
On
my
this
rap.
podcast! We don't talk about stuff
I'm not
like
supposed
that.
to talk about
Kate.
I'll get kicked out of the country. I can't do that.
Whoa!
You know, everybody on planet Earth does cocaine, doesn't tell anybody.
I didn't realize how big and low key it was over here. I met somebody and I was like, that person is fucking mental. And they're like, they're a cokehead. I'm like, oh, thank God. Because if that was who they were, like, I would fucking kill myself having to be around them. Like, when some people you just meet them and you're like, please to God, I hope you're on drugs. Like, or like you should kill yourself. Like, that's too much.
It didn't used to be. It feels like it's everywhere now.
Now it is. If you go into
Like-
town, it is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
The last 5-10 years has been such a massive.
If you're in a bathroom in Liverpool and you just and there's more than like 2 or 3 people and then you go, has anyone got any coke?
Yeah,
They'll
there's-
have it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Like 100%.
This is my first time in Liverpool, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Try it.
Yeah, I'll go into a bathroom. Just I'm standing at Pret later today. What's up, everyone? Have any coke?
there will be some.
Yeah, there'll be some mom with her baby in there.
first time in Liverpool.
Yeah, my first time up here. I've just never gigged here. So I basically, because I just started gigging as soon as I arrived over here, I only go to cities if I have gigs there, and I've just never happened to gig here.
100%.
Yeah. So I've been to like the biggest shitholes in this country, but all because there's like some random gig there. I only
Yeah.
go if people pay me. That's how you can get me to do anything you want. Just pay me, offer me a fee, and I'll go.
That sounds
Anything we want.
Yeah.
We we record a lot of content and we will push that to its absolute limits.
Push it. This is perfect. I want a pay pig. So get one of your, do you guys know what a pay pig is?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
A
seeking
pay pig is
said
a man who
yes
just
too many
pays
times.
women to
Yeah.
They pay women, but the women are like, you're a piece of shit. Send me money. And they're like, okay, you're a goddess. And they send money. That's what I
Well,
want.
that's
So
what
push
we want.
that out.
That's what they want, you know?
They literally
Sometimes.
get off
No,
on
the
that because they
privilege-
have like
the privilege women
the
have got.
privilege.
That is women would never do that for men. We haven't got the opportunity to get
Why
that.
would we pay for you guys? You're disgusting.
Exactly.
Shout out to all our female patrons.
So if you have a Patreon who's a pay pig, get in touch with me. DM me.
This is you will get this though.
I promise you.
I mean, this is amazing. Good. Give me money. I would love
We
that.
had,
I'll treat you like shit. I'll fucking talk shit about you. It'll be great.
Friend of the podcast, Steph Johnson, who goes by the name Scousebird Blogs. A few years ago, she was a guest on the podcast, and she mentioned that she'd sold old pairs of knickers and socks and stuff.
Yeah.
And she got a lot of DMs, and that was when we were about a tenth of the size as we are now, from lads just going, look, I listened to you and have a word, and how much are we talking here? What can I buy?
will you sell things?
Wait, what? So, but what if I don't get any DMs? Then what happens? And that's the saddest fucking state
Yeah,
ever.
I've got to be honest with you. If you get no DMs from anyone,
I should kill myself.
yeah.
Okay.
No woos that day.
No words that day.
Give them a menu then.
What?
Give them a
Give them a menu. No.
No, because then they're like, I'll have the 2 shoes, a bra.
Sure, I'll-
shoes.
Sure. You know what? I'll sell my old stinky shoes. You can have.
That's a
Yeah,
thing.
I'll sell stuff. Sure.
I thought it was just knickers.
No.
No,
Shoes?
socks
No.
as well.
Well, you know that woman who used to sell farts in a jar?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a song, innit?
Like that. Yeah, that is a song. That's a song of the summer.
who
It's a country
used to
song.
sell
She got
fucking
really
the
sick
jar.
from it because she was eating stuff to make her fart and it put her in the hospital because she was trying to do so many fart jars.
Mate, you'd be fucking minted.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd just be farts in some of those jars, though. Here's a little bonus. My controller's not what it used to be.
I didn't poo for a full 24 hours the other day.
But you did.
What?
But it did happen.
Yeah. Last night. Yeah, it was like it was backed up traffic, to be honest. Yeah.
Did you accidentally eat fiber? Is that why? You accidentally had a salad or something?
No, there's nothing on God's green earth, Kate, that regulates my stomach. It is just its own.
Do you have IBS?
enigma. Yeah.
He could eat hay and not on a change.
Yeah.
Nothing.
My doctor said it might not be IBS, it might be food poisoning. And I was like, I don't think you can get food poisoning off crunching up
Shouldn't you be
cornflakes.
skinnier if you keep shitting yourself?
I eat a lot of stuff.
Oh, I was like, you
Food
should be. I
poisoning
wish I
since
shit myself all the
2000.
People
time.
with IBS aren't just skinnier, are they? You know what I mean?
But that's not fair. Isn't that
I
the
know
rule?
it's not fair.
Yeah.
You shit yourself, you should be skinny.
I haven't drank for 2.5 weeks and I've had a headache for 3 days. You know how pissed off I am with God? I'm like, this is not the trade-off I was expecting.
Yeah,
I
no.
honestly expected if I did this long without a drink that I'd now be like in fucking ridiculous shape. I'd feel so much healthy. I expected to just fix all my problems.
But you're not
It's just
drinking,
the
but what are you eating and stuff?
do you know what? I'm eating twice a day at the minute. Sometimes 3 times, sometimes 4.
But
And-
what? If you're going to fucking KFC 3 times a
No,
day.
I'm not doing that.
and eating
I have had a
family
couple of
meal.
burgers from the City Cafe in Edinburgh, but they're all right. Do you know what I mean? It's just beef, bit of cheese and bacon on it.
Bread.
You know? Bread. Yeah.
Chips.
Chips, yeah. Things like that.
I mean, I'm
mainly
no
meat,
one to
though.
talk about weight loss and all that shit, but like, you know, I'm no one to call you fat, but I'm not calling you fat.
You better not
I'm
be
just
calling
calling
me
you.
fat. I've lost
I'm
7
just
pounds this
calling
month,
you
you fucking
curvaceous.
asshole. Okay.
Dan, what would you sell?
What?
What would you sell? Would you sell your that?
You'd have to sell your glasses and your hat with like hat stick.
Hang on, you can't get your glasses sweaty though. What are you buying the glasses?
No, but people would like, because you're so distinct with your glasses
you.
on that like,
Yeah.
I was once in Elvis Costello's bedroom and his glasses were sitting on the nightstand and I almost
Whoa.
stole them.
Yeah.
The shots are here.
Shot to you. Whose dick can I suck? He
already
wasn't
done it.
in his bedroom at the time.
Right. Okay. You can't say sentences like that on this show.
Yeah.
Did you
Without
bum
contextual.
Elvis Costello?
No, because he's married to Diana Krall, and
yeah.
I used to be an
Krall
art
dogs.
dealer, and I went in to go appraise their artwork in their Vancouver home.
To praise her.
To appraise the
That's
artwork.
good, that. See you later.
Yeah.
I
So I
praise
went in, they
artwork.
have-
Elvis, can I come round, lad? Hey, good one now. Anyway, where's your glasses, lad?
But he had his glasses sitting on the bedside table, and I was like, I really want to steal these right now.
Yeah,
Because people would buy those. Like, yeah.
women are so manipulative, aren't they?
So
they
manipulative.
pose as art appraisers and then steal your glasses.
Do you want me to
Classic
appraise
women.
your art in here?
Yeah.
So, like, we would consider this decorative art. That's what we tell poor people when they bring in shitty things.
Yeah.
We'd go, oh, it's more decorative, so you enjoy it. No.
mate, Dean
it's
did that.
beautiful.
There's an
It's
original
beautiful.
John Charles over there, mate.
It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, what about the painting?
It's lovely.
That's fine art. That's a picture of me and Carl at Leeds Festival.
I
You know,
love
our
it.
retro football tops.
I'd say the most valuable thing in here is the Ishan one.
That was £12.
Yeah, that was in Ryman.
He does not come. Does he come with it?
Whatever you call it.
Yeah, but
got
not
that
everyone's got
printed
the
at Theo's?
JPEG.
That looks like he's a mail order bride and he's for sale, and that's the ad in the magazine. Be like, do you want to buy this hairy bitch?
Oh my God. ArrangeWeddings.com.
Yeah.
Be straight
What a mad
on a plane.
advert. Do you want to buy this hairy bitch?
Some man would do it. Some man. There's a shoe for every foot.
Hairy bitch for sale. I think he looks good, doesn't he?
He does look nice in that. I did not know until really recently that he was like a trained Bollywood choreographer.
Yeah, he taught me some Bollywood choreography
Yeah,
last
it's
year
amazing.
for a documentary. Yeah,
He's very light on his feet.
He taught us
Surprising.
all some famously
Yeah.
for the arena show.
Oh, yeah. He taught us a Bollywood dance, and we danced in front of 10,000 people.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah.
That's very
Bit of
cool.
this shit, you know what I mean?
Those dancers were so patient with us, weren't they? Like, they were pro dancers. And
I think they were embarrassed by
Even
the end of it.
even they got some of the moves wrong on the
Yeah, we
actual
showed
show.
them up, if anything.
Yeah, nerves.
How much was Elvis Costello's stuff worth? Was it
Well,
good
I
stuff?
cannot disclose that.
It's so unprofessional, but you're a comedian now, so.
But I
it's
am a
fine.
comedian. I'm not an art dealer anymore. But he has like a multi-million-dollar art collection of like historical Canadian and then Indigenous art as well.
When you say you were an art dealer, right? So here's my question: your job was to sell art.
Yeah, I repped contemporary artists, like younger artists or people who were still working. And then we also had historical stuff of like artists who were long dead. And then we'd sell it. So I would have a client roster. They'd come in, we'd work with them, we'd consult, or I'd go to their home and they're like, here's my new home I just built. I need to fill the walls. This is the kind of vibe.
Oh, so
Get a
you're like
sense
an
for it.
agent for up and coming artists.
Exactly. Yeah,
There
yeah.
is the guy.
No,
He
that
was
is
so
exactly
good.
what it is. Yeah.
What
Except
was-
our
what
fee
was-
was way higher, 50-50 cut.
What, 50-50?
50-50 for art dealers and artists. Yeah, it's crazy.
What was your biggest ever sale?
I co-worked on a painting with the owner of a gallery, and I think it was $6.5 million.
And you got 3.25 million.
The gallery did. I got like a minuscule commission off that.
Wow.
But he got yeah.
That was
Because
a
you're
new-
not.
that was
It's
a
not
new
all
artist.
profit either, right? Because you're buying and selling it. So it's like flipping homes. You don't when you sell a $6 million home or something, you're not making $6 million because you bought it for whatever, and it's like whatever.
That
you
wasn't
can-
a new artist. That was one of the historical
Yeah,
ones.
exactly.
Yeah, great.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
yeah.
right.
It's
Have
like
you
an
had
old
any of the big
historical.
dogs?
Sorry.
Have you ever seen any big dog ones like a Picasso or anything?
Yeah. We sold Picassos at the old gallery I worked at. We had a couple Picassos, more like drawings, some Warhols. Lots of
Rothko? Any Rothkos?
Yeah.
Nice.
And some mostly Canadian artists though, because it was like what we specialized in.
All right.
So mostly historical Canadian stuff that you guys probably like would not have heard of.
Did you ever sell like one that you know was a bit shit, but like they got really like they were like, we'll give you 4 million,
Yeah,
and you
well,
were like, that's worth about 40
Not
quid,
for that
girl.
much, but I definitely sold shit once. And they're like, oh my God, I love it. I'm like, I know, right? Like, if somebody's going to come in and be like loving it, it's in their home, not mine. I mean, art is subjective. So, like, if they love it and they want to live with it, then who am I to say, like, that's not my taste? It's like music, right? The more you listen to, the more your taste refines and gets developed. So, art's the same. The more you see, the more you go, oh, I kind of like this. This is the stuff I like. So, if someone comes in and goes, this is so my taste, so my style, I'm like, yeah, have at it. That's
Are you
great.
still into art now?
I love art. Yeah, I really do love it. And I have like pieces that artists have given me that are still back in Canada.
Adam hates contemporary art. Do you like Tracy Emin's bed?
Like the performance art and stuff like that. Some stuff I like, some stuff I don't. I like Tracy Emin's like neon stuff. I think is cool.
What about the bed?
The bed, like, no. Like some of the stuff I don't really like. Also, she's a fucking bitch. I heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Lazy one as well.
She slapped somebody in an elevator.
Why?
What?
She slapped somebody across the face in an elevator.
Because he was like, you didn't even fucking put any effort in, you stupid cunt. And she was like,
Like it was she's famously
A nightmare.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, but I'm
famously-
sure some artists.
And you've been
are a bit
chewing
Loads
Yeah,
of
for
artists are like that.
years.
There's some comics who are like that. You don't even.
Is that a saying?
yeah.
It is now.
Is that a saying?
Yes.
Chewing a clit.
You know, like
It's been stuck on his dick for years. Yeah, I get
yeah,
that.
if I said, oh, you've been sucking Finn's dick for years, isn't like you're like
Yeah.
bigging him up, loving him up. The female version of that is chewing a clit.
No, I've never heard that.
Because women love having the clit tube. Tracy Emin slapped that guy for not chewing her clit enough.
Maybe. I've never had my clit chewed. I can
Enigma.
honestly say that.
You've been chewing a clit for years, you.
Oh my God.
I love that bed, mainly because it winds him up. That is enough for me to like a bit of art. Is for him to be like, no, there's no skill. It's not a good painting.
There isn't any
You can't
skill."
even do horses right. You've got to be an artist. You've got to do a dead good horse. That's a fact.
It's like when a chef has to be able to do good eggs. You can do a good horse. You're a good artist.
Yeah, actually, no. For artists, it's hands. Can you paint hands accurately and proportionately? Those are notoriously the most difficult things to draw or paint, or hands.
Tracy Emin's hands would be so bad.
Like do you know what? I will give you a little olive branch here. Okay, with the Tracy Emin thing, which we've discussed far too many times on this podcast. She
Been a
doesn't
while, though.
deserve this airtime. Okay,
The bitch.
Right? Here's the thing. I can understand some people going, do you know what? The point she's making here
Yeah.
is valid, and that makes it good art, right? I can understand that argument, even though I don't agree with it. What you can absolutely not say is that it takes skill to do what she
No,
did.
I never said it takes skill.
But not all
said it
art
took
is skill, and some art is based around like it's when created at the time and what it is, what it means, what it represents, and the time it was created, why it's remarkable. So now you could look back on Picasso and be like, just shapes and fucking weird things. But at the time,
Yeah.
it was very avant-garde. No one else was doing it. So to come out and do that kind of stuff at that time, it meant a lot. So that's why things
No one
like that
else.
are worth more. No one else is
No one else is stood on Church Street throwing their shit at passing pedestrians. But if I did that, people wouldn't be going, oh, good art, they'd arrest me.
Yeah, but give it time. When you're dead,
When you're
people
dead,
will be
we'll
like, he was a
respect you.
genius.
He
Him.
wasn't appreciated his time.
What about the gaffer tape banana?
The gaffer tape banana.
Yeah.
What's that?
You not seen that? Not see the gaffer tape banana?
Call yourself an artist.
You must know that. It was a couple of years ago. Harry knows it.
I don't call myself an artist.
Oh, it was 120,000.
120,000. Someone gaffer taped a banana to a wall and sold it for 120
The
grand.
best one is take the money and run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
The blank canvases.
Oh, yeah.
You just went, they're
Or
done.
like Damien Hirst's shark. Remember, did you ever see that? It was a huge tank, and he put a shark
it
in
in
there,
half.
and the whole thing was gonna decay. So it was decaying as it was in there. So the whole point is you buy it, but Damien Hirst is also like, I think he likes fucking with rich people. Some of it is they know it. The artists are aware, and they go, "How much could I get a dumb rich person to pay for this?" And the real art is the joke on the fucking idiot who will pay for it.
That's artists throughout history, isn't it?
Yeah.
They go, I need to get paid. So what does this rich dickhead want? And
Yeah.
then they give them that, don't
But
they?
is that any different than like a hack comedian being like, "Oh, the single people shut them out, noise." And they're like, the
if
married
you
people,
could
you
just
see how
not
they have
do
more
the
energy.
bits from my new show.
Do you remember the Banksy where he shredded half of it?
Yeah.
Remember
It was
the-
instantly, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Didn't
it
it,
was-
fall and then it was instantly
Yeah.
shredded?
So it was as soon as the hammer hit, it shredded.
Yeah.
Banksy's piece.
But
I
that's-
fucking love
It
Banksy.
didn't completely shred, so that piece is now worth more because of he's tried to like.
Yeah,
So it's all just money, innit?
Yeah.
it is all money.
Whoa,
And
yeah.
art,
Summed it up there, Carl. Mad. You know what about art? All money, innit?
it's all money.
Do you know what about food? It's all money, innit? Really. Clothes as well. A lot of life's about money. Mad. You know what money is? Art. Fucking
But
think about
art
that.
is like the biggest unregulated industry. No one regulates it. So there's loads of money
Yeah,
changing
because it's all
hands.
for the billionaires to move fucking dough to their mates and their wives with no one notices. Oh,
Yeah.
I paid $2 billion for this, tax write-off, and
Tax
that's yours
write-off.
now, free of charge. But they can, though.
Yeah, and
Art
they're
is
like,
worth whatever someone
donate
will
it.
pay for it.
Yeah, that is it. Whatever the story is of the story, it's all the story behind the piece. That's what it's worth.
It's all
I
money.
bought.
It's all money, man. It's just
I
all
bought
money.
a painting of Mohammed Salah for a very reasonable price. Right?
Reasonable to you.
Very nice.
And it's in the
painting.
Guggenheim now. Which is
And I haven't done this because I won't do it. But do you know what you can do? So I bought that. Let's say I bought it for £1,000. If I get that valued and someone goes, that's worth 100 grand, I can write 100 grand off my tax bill,
Yeah.
not the grand that I paid for it.
Yeah.
So why don't you just get an art dealer and fucking bung him 10 grand then?
Well, that's
Is that a thing?
things
That's
happen
what
like that,
happens.
yeah.
That's what they're doing, Carl. That's why Elon Musk's going to space, and me and you are struggling to put fuel in the
Guys.
fucking boat.
I don't know.
In the
If,
combi
I don't know
boiler.
about you.
We can't even say anything on Elon Musk in space because he's got 100 grand
I just
bananas.
became an art collector.
Yeah. Honestly, art is where it's at. Such good investments.
And you're an appraiser. Oh, this is going to work out. I'm
This
not
is
paying
going to
any
work.
tax.
Let's start money laundering. Oh, my
Shit.
God.
Shit, Adam.
Oh, no.
He's lost it. Oh,
God.
who's that? Is that
Peter.
Eddie Murphy?
Peter's going to have to come back.
Oh, dear. Eddie's gone.
Hang on, so do you have to have a license to accredit art?
No. You in some places if you're going to do it for insurance, you need to be through like a certain body where you can go, I'm an official appraiser for insurance.
Hiya.
Right.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Want to launder some
You know that
money
Eddie
with me?
Murphy that just fell off the wall? I own that. Could you say that's worth 40 grand? Because
It is now.
100%. It's worth whatever someone says it's worth. Really, but you have to be able to back it up with evidence. So you need to show art, like you need to show records of past auctions, things. So you can go based on this and its rarity. There's none other like it. There's none from this year. There's not what a blah 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 blah. There's a whole thing. But yeah, you can do that, and then you're right. You can write it off, and that happens a lot. Or they'll make up a company and they'll donate it to this company who they happen to be the CEO of, and write the tax up. It's a very it's all about money.
Tory's
Genuinely,
gonna
do you
Tory.
think
All money.
because do you think the stuff behind them is now worth more because it's there?
No. What? No, I don't
No,
know.
it would be.
Are these are these?
Kate, that picture, that photo is from upstate New York. It's a motel swimming pool. I bought that for a tenner in Brighton 10 years ago. It's been in the back of every episode of this podcast.
You know what? Your patrons, they would probably buy it. So this is exactly the point, actually. It would be worth more
15 million.
because if one of your people wanted to buy it, if
Tuxedo
you
was
guys ever
speeding
did
in
an
the corner of it.
auction,
Didn't come with that, mate. We've added to it.
This is one of my favourite pieces. It's
wait,
my
what,
only
can I
piece.
ask, why do you wear headphones and you don't wear headphones?
Because I'm not deaf.
Oh, are you deaf?
What? This is an Australian $5.
I like it. It's like a real modern day collage of like a sad man.
I like it.
So
But I bet one of your patrons would fucking buy that. Put it as up for auction. You could sell it for loads, I bet.
Oh, what's that?
Well, then,
I
yeah.
just want to get a tax write-off.
But the best thing for art is hold it. Hold it as long as you can hold it because it'll increase in value. So I know art dealers who would buy a crazy expensive piece, and the best thing is for it to disappear off the market for 10 years. Throw it in, like I've seen $1 million pieces that are beautiful thrown in a closet for 10, 20 years because when they come out in 20 years, they're going to be worth 10 times as much. People go, we haven't seen that in ages.
No, but people might. It depends how long the podcast lasts, doesn't it? This is going to hold value while the podcast is. You know the pod's fucked if this is on eBay. That's a bad sign.
You're turning tricks on the street. You're selling your fucking pool painting.
The Tino Esprit has got to have at least a 10 into it.
I love that you pulled the $5 off to really show the piece.
I'm not
really
pulling Tino Esprit off. Do you know Fastino?
You have to get him out my pocket first, mate.
What a player.
Footballer.
A Colombian
Minimum
footballer
goals.
from the 90s. Jelly-legged, probably on cocaine.
I played in a charity match against him once.
How did that go?
He's not played football since.
Yeah.
He died a couple weeks later.
Tino. Didn't think I'd be talking about Fastino Asprilla with you.
Well, here we are. What a journey we've been on. I like just watching
I just had a
you.
little moment where I
Yeah.
realised, well, this is my life. I had one of them moments where you're like, yep. I'm talking to a lady from Vancouver, about my art and Fastino Asprilla.
It's great.
150,000 people watching and listening.
I love it.
Seems normal.
Can you put it back, please?
I will in the break.
Let's have a break. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's lovehoney.co.uk. If you go there and use the promo code WORD20, you get 20% off site-wide, and you can get access to 20% off all of these products. Since these have started sponsoring this podcast, I have never come so much and so hard in my life. Honestly, I feel like I'm going to pull my hamstring at some point. How are you doing, Dan?
These have just made everything. I love bumming and I love sex.
Yeah.
And this is it added a whole new layer to my love life.
Yeah.
So much more fun.
Who are you bumming?
What? Just my lovers,
Okay.
And I'm having such a good time with all the products from Love Honey.
Why don't you tell us about that product you've got in your hand right there?
Clone a Willy. Do you want a vibrator that's made of your partner's willy?
It's not going to be a vibrator, is it?
Is it?
Oh my God. You're joking.
Never doubt the Clone a Willy. You get to clone your own penis, all 3.2 inches, and then jam a vibrator in it.
You could clone yourself 3 or 4 times with that, couldn't you?
Yeah, thank you. Have you got a partner that works away at sea? Is he a rigger? Is he in the Navy? You can clone his willy for those lonely nights.
You've got this one. We've got the Easy Squeezy, the Soft Packer 4-inch. You put this in your pants, gives you a little bulge. If you're having a bad cock day, like I was yesterday, put this in your pants and everyone will be like, fucking hell, he's having a good cock day. You've got the toy cleaner. You can clean your Barbie with that. You've got the lube here, so you can lube yourself up or your woman.
What about the Jazz Rabbit?
The Jazz Robert.
The Romp Jazz Rabbit.
Yes.
The Jazz Rabbit. I love the Jazz Rabbit as well. This is one of my favourite ones. Oh, yeah, I love this.
Go to lovehoney.co.uk and use the promo code WORD20 and get yourself 20% off site-wide. There's so many amazing products, and you can take your sex life up a level, like I have and like Dan wants to.
Yes. Well, I've been up since very early, so I've just whacked in some new Blackout from Sneak. They've got unreleased Royal
Sneak!
Blood and Blackout.
Drink for your mouth.
Looks like paint from a nursery.
You've nailed that. They'll use that. They'll use it. If you have a 2-year-old that you've been looking after for 5 days, Sneak.
And modafinil. Good little combo.
No.
Good little combo. I don't know whether that's on Sneak's website, but if you combine Sneak with half a modafinil, your afternoons get a little bit
Terms and
colourful.
conditions, please do not try this at home. Thank you.
I'm not advising you. I'm just saying it's fucking great.
What's modafinil?
Modafinil is
Well,
a
we're not doing the
narcolepsy
advert
drug.
anymore.
What is it?
It's a narcolepsy drug.
Oh, it's Oh.
Dan's on
So,
it
like,
now.
if you're feeling a bit tired and you have a modafinil and you're like, whoa! Let's
shit,
find
are you
some
on that?
spiders.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
a little bit.
Do you have to fight the urge to sleep on it? Because does it not help you sleep?
No,
Excuse me?
That's a
narcolepsy.
different one, isn't it? There is
Narcolepsy
there
is you falling asleep, Carl.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah,
stops
no.
you from
There's
falling
a-
asleep.
So
There's
the
a
drug
sleeping-
stops you doing that.
I love you're so sweet and simple. I love you.
I asked the easy question.
I know where you're coming
Yeah.
from. There's a sleeping pill where if you fight the urge to sleep, you then get high off it.
Yeah, lewds,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Quaaludes,
yeah.
innit?
The sleeping pills in this country suck. You can get way better ones in North America. I always go and get NyQuil there. It's better than the shit you get here.
Also, your bottles of everything. When we were in like what are they called?
Like a CVS
Target
or
Get
we
like
were in, weren't we?
is
Is it Walmart?
a drum of
maybe
ibuprofen.
No, it
yeah.
wasn't, was it?
Target we went to.
Target.
A friend of mine,
Ibuprofen in a fucking huge
I know.
jar.
a friend of mine
amazing.
told me a story. I said I can't sleep on planes unless it's business class where you get to bed.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, what you need to do is just take a sleeping pill, like an hour before your flight, or just before you check in.
Yeah.
and then you'll just be out." But he misjudged it badly coming back from New York because the sleeping pills are so much stronger there. And he was having a pizza near the JFK airport, had the sleeping pill just before his pizza arrived because he thought to take it with food and fell asleep in the pizza place and missed his flight.
Wow. How strong is that sleeping pill?
That must have been a really fucking
Exactly.
strong one. Mine don't do that, but mine will knock me out. I do sleeping pills when I go back to Vancouver and stuff.
American TV's mad. You can't watch it for more than 5 minutes without like a pharmaceutical advert.
Yeah, we're not allowed that stuff in Canada. So
really?
Canada's more regulated, but in America, they're like, do you have this, or this? Like, go ask your doctor. They're just trying to push all the pharmaceutical shit. It's wild there.
Yeah.
America's just the fucking Wild West. It's a crazy place.
Yeah.
I'd love it.
Should we do some underrated, overrateds?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Shall we do some underrated, overrated?
Adam, would you like to explain to Kate how we play?
I think she's gonna get it pretty quick.
We're gonna
some-
suggest-
I am just a woman, so you might need to explain
We're
it slowly.
gonna
but-
Are you trying to
Mansplaining.
manipulate me? Right
Yeah, I am. Give me your drink, you dumb fuck, and some money.
Oh my god, I'm your pay pig.
Be my pay big. I need pay bigs.
This is called underrated, overrated. And to be honest with you, if you don't understand it after the first one, you don't deserve to.
Okay. The first one we've got is sending voice notes instead of texting or calling.
Underrated.
I am that guy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Underrated. I love a voice note. I love it.
You can listen to it on
yeah.
1.5 as well.
Yeah.
You can listen to like so much information.
Yeah.
That's
And
why
then
a
get back at
phone
your own
call
pace.
is better.
It is like a phone
It's a
call
phone
that
call.
you can just
It's
do
possible
other
you both
stuff
do it at
around.
the same time, but you're both live.
Yeah.
Mad phone call.
No, but you can send voice notes to many people. Like, you can be doing it. Plus, when people talk shit in a voice note, you can forward it to them and be like, look what so-and-so just said about you.
Also, you can delete. You can go on and then go.
I don't do that.
Oh.
I don't do that ever.
You're a chaos sorcerer.
I'm a witch. I'm one of those crazy women.
So what's your ranking of methods of communication? Is voice notes top for you?
Oh, I'm a big voice note. The fact that you can delete something, you can be like, hang on, what am I on about here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
start again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, yeah,
But then
just
you
so
have to
know,
do
I've
the
always
thing-
hated you and your entire family, and your mum's a bit of a fat cunt. Oh, hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Happy
Family meeting
birthday.
tomorrow.
But what if you start it with emotion and then you have to come in and redo it if you're like, if you're
That's
going and you're
annoying.
like, oh my God, that was so, and then you're like, fuck, and you have to like redo the whole fake fucking
Yeah,
thing. And
yeah.
I've had to do that before.
Well, you're a performer, Kate.
I am a performer.
So you should be able to do
Do you know
that.
what people hate though? And they hate me for it when they text you and you reply in voice. But I just
Sometimes if you're out and you can't listen to the voice note, that's when it's fucking annoying. I'm like, I can't listen to this. Just fucking text me what you want.
yeah, but I can put so much information in a voice note.
Yeah.
Oh, past the paragraph, I'm like, do you know what? This is.
But time limitation on a voice note. If it's over 2 minutes, you gotta shut.
What's
It's
your-
gotta be multiple voice notes.
what's
that
your
you gotta
record?
stop. I actually just sent somebody a 5.5 minute voice note last night, and as I was doing it, I was like, "What am I doing?" I was
What
just
did they do
rambling.
wrong? That was a
We don't have enough time. They weren't my
I
pay pig. They weren't
smashed
paying
5
me
minutes.
enough, obviously.
32 minutes is my record
You should
once.
start sending them to patrons. They'll pay
Mate,
you for it.
32
You
minutes.
did not leave
That's
somebody
a
a
podcast,
32
that's
minute
not a
voice
voice
note.
note.
They hate you for that.
A 32 minute voice note. We would not be friends.
What? How could you even talk for 32 minutes
Even on
uninterrupted?
double speed, that's 15 minutes.
16.
That's quick math right there.
16 minutes.
What the fuck was going on there?
Oh, it's a 33 minute. This is, when was this? This was Sunday. 33 minutes to my mate Matt. And then I obviously needed to tie some other stuff up because the next thing is 3 minutes 44.
What were you talking? What was the gist of it? What were you talking about?
We literally
That must be a suicide
talk
note.
about, yeah.
That's the only thing that I could think
What?
that would be that long.
Why
Would
do
be
you
like,
have
I'm
a
going to
phone
kill
call?
myself.
Because then it's instead of sending 2, you do it together and it's the whole.
That is genuinely beyond
That's
insane.
psychotic.
mental.
I love it.
That is so unbelievable.
There's no one on earth apart from Laura and you guys, because we do it professionally, that I know more about as a person than Matt. 'Cause
How's
we
he
do
meant to
these
reply to a
epic-
32-minute
Is he
message?
writing down notes?
Well,
Yeah, he has to
making
take
notes
notes
throughout.
and live
This is his reply. 11 minute 50, 7, 10, 156.
Yeah, so the reason he split that up is because he had to go back and rewind yours and
100%.
stop it at intervals.
That's the annoying thing about voice
notes.
notes is you have to go, I'll reply to that. So I'll pause it and go, I'm replying to the first minute.
and that's
Yeah,
if it's
yeah,
like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
32 minutes.
How is he going to reply to that?
I'm
Well, no,
telling you
wait.
right.
Hello, mate. We're getting absolutely hounded for the length of our voice
I'm
notes.
telling you right now, if you ever bother sending me anything that length, you have wasted half an hour of
you
your life.
mad?
I'm not even playing
What
it.
were you saying,
Adam, do you think
though?
I would ever send you a voice note that long thinking you'd listen beyond 40 seconds?
What were you saying? It sounded
Yeah,
like
what were you saying? What were you talking about?
That's like 16
What were you saying, mate? It was
I
just
need
everything,
the
wasn't it?
gist.
It was everything.
Play
It was
it.
everything.
Play it.
Also, what were you doing for half an hour? What you
Oh, you were on the
Just
toilet.
pottering around. Oh,
No,
mate.
that's a toilet one.
Oh,
Was
no.
he free?
What?
Was he free when you were doing
No, that's why we use the voice notes.
He's in Guantanamo Bay.
He's in Guantanamo Bay.
it? Makes more sense by the minute.
Yeah.
How did you meant to reply to that? How did you meant to reply to what you said in the 7th minute?
Because he remembers what
No,
has
he
been
doesn't.
said. By the way, it's not 33 minutes of questions. It's not 33 minutes of like, and another thing I wanted to ask, and another thing.
No, but it's like
just
a
telling
33
you what's
minute
been going on.
soliloquy of your own.
Why are you saying it?
I
There's
can't
no one to
imagine there's.
respond.
I need to know what you were talking about.
Oh, we're close.
That's an episode and a half of Friends.
Yeah.
If you're saying things that you don't want to respond to, why are you saying it?
Because I'm telling you,
No,
telling him
that's
what's been
not
going on.
Okay, that's a
Hello,
weird
yeah,
thing.
that's
I'm going to
mental.
say something, don't reply, don't even listen. I'm just
Do
going to
you
say
only
it out loud.
speak in question form? Are you like the
No.
fucking Riddler? Like what?
You don't just respond to questions. Look, I went to Burger King last week, and you go, okay, what did you have? That's not a question.
Fucking advanced
Well,
chats
that's
with
not
you and your Bezos, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
I went to Burger King. What did you have, Carl? Thank God this isn't 33 minutes, because I'd fucking kill myself, as would I.
I just don't get. You're a fuck. What? No.
I've done
mind.
like 33 minutes of voice noting, but like back and forth.
Yeah,
like
of
2 minutes, 2
course.
minutes.
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
we're
yeah.
like, going back,
Yeah,
back.
fine.
Yeah.
Not like we're having a full conversation.
We go big every week. Full update. How the
done my
tour's
edit.
going, how the show's
You're not on tour!
No, I mean how the tour development's going. He literally
He doesn't
everything.
respond to it though, because
He
Hang
tells
on,
me
what's your
everything.
relationship with this person? Because
He
it
is
sounds
my
like they
lover.
want to fuck you.
Yeah, here.
There is
Let's-
absolutely no way that he even come close to smiling when he received that.
No.
He probably threw his phone out the
Yeah.
back door
Kate,
when
he lets him poo in his downstairs toilet.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, you got to have a
yeah.
special poo toilet.
Yeah.
Especially as a comedian, we poo everywhere. It's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Next question.
Right, so the next one, we've got a little Canadian-based.
Oh.
Underrated, overrated.
That's,
So
she's from Canada.
She's from Canada.
Did you not know that? I thought that was on purpose. I can't tell if you guys are playing dumb or this is just how you do everything.
Yeah. There's a fine balance.
Yeah.
So, the first one is poutine.
I like poutine. Caribou,
Yeah,
Caribou poutine.
It just
baby.
needs to stop pretending it's something it's not. It's gravy and chips in it.
with a bit of cheese.
But with the cheese curds.
Yeah. But it's just gravy.
what's a
It's
cheese
not its
curd?
own thing. It
Cheese
just
curds
isn't.
are like squeaky cheese that don't fully melt in
It's
the
halloumi.
poutine.
It's essentially like halloumi on chips with
Yeah.
gravy on it.
Squeaky cheese.
It's called, they call it squeaky cheese sometimes because some people just eat it as a snack and it kind of like, it's like squeaky. I don't know how to describe
Smiley
it.
man from Canada.
But it's not like
I'm
melty
into
cheese.
halloumi.
But I will say, I think poutine, I know this is like, I'm very anti-Canadian. I think it's overrated. I'm just more
It
of
is
like
overrated because it's just gravy and chips
kind
with
of
cheese
thing.
on.
I just want to put Matthew's point across. He told me in the break, make sure you tell them how much I love poutine.
Oh yeah,
You love it?
Matthew is a big
Yeah,
poutine.
but that you do strike me as that type of guy, Matthew.
I don't think foods should have poo in the
Do you
title.
know how,
Choose
like,
a
do you know how, like
poutine.
Steve Jobs just wore the
But
same
it's
stuff every day?
P.O.U. Because it's all
You're
Francais.
our Steve Jobs. I've never seen you not in that hat and not in that hoodie. And I just feel like you have the same 3 meals, like, on a rotation.
I
Just to-
think he's the genius in this room.
He
I think
is.
He's the quiet genius in this room. That's
what-
how I
yeah,
feel.
No, it's not. We all know he is.
You're very
Yeah.
perceptive there.
yeah.
Like, you guys are like the fucking 7 dwarves in here. Dopey for sure, this
Hey,
one.
I'll take that. Everyone loves him.
But he's sweet and lovable.
And he gets his fucking.
I'm
quid.
5'10", you cunt.
He gets his
You
quid
would be,
check.
Bashful. Definitely
you're
bashful.
5'10". Do we have a tape measure?
Sleepy. I'm on a modafinil.
Yeah, sleepy.
Nah, but which one of the dwarfs he's sucking off first?
Well, Jesus. Whichever one is paying me the most amount of money. I'll be Snow White in this, actually. I'll be.
Dopey's getting chewed off first.
Yeah.
Come on.
Is Snow White getting her clit chewed or whatever you said before?
Oh, God.
Since how much you're paying me.
How did we end up there with the dwarfs?
What?
I don't know.
Snow White and the Sun.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 8 of you.
They're remaking it without dwarves.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
but the little people community is very upset about that because they said they took away their jobs.
Yeah.
It's not fair. So they're trying to make it so woke. They're like, we won't have little people, and then the little people are like, what the fuck?
She's
That would have
fucking
been-
This is
annoying
like
as well.
our,
Rachel
you know.
Z.
The non-binary dwarf. Oh, that would have been
Snow
brilliant.
White and the 7 people. That's what it's gonna be
Yeah,
called.
Have you seen her?
Snow.
it's coming out soon. I don't
Not
know
white.
what's that.
Not white.
Snow. We can't say
She-
white.
Snow. Have you seen how annoying she is? She hates
She is
Snow White.
really annoying.
She hates Snow White.
She
She's
hates
playing
Snow
it.
White. She hates the story. It's very weird.
Oh, she's fit though.
Yeah, she is. She's beautiful.
She's gorgeous. She
Of
can be as
course
annoying as
she's
she likes.
Yeah, there's no prince this time. There's no
Her
dwarves.
mouth does me head in.
So what's the story?
I have no idea.
It's just a girl walking through the woods eating an apple.
This woman lives in this house. Isn't that good? Anyway.
7 men turn up. She doesn't know him. They do work
Yeah.
on her house.
They respect her, say thank you, and walk away.
No.
Right, so
Shite.
poutine's overrated.
Poutine's overrated.
Okay, Tim Hortons.
Underrated. Tim
Oh.
Hortons is key. I love it.
Belter cakes.
The
I'm-
coffee
I
shit
love
though.
Oh, not impressed with Tim Hortons.
The coffee isn't amazing, but like the donuts, the
Yeah,
bagels,
the
the
cakes.
because the food in this country at Tim's is not the same as Tim Hortons in Canada.
Right.
We have better food in the Canadian Tim's. They don't have the same exact recipes over here.
Scran's not great. That is an impressive donut.
I
Like-
love it. The Canadian maple is the best donut. It's like a maple syrup flavored donut.
So the next
with
one
cream.
is maple syrup.
Oh, so underrated. It's the fucking best. I put maple syrup on eggs. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit. I get it though.
But it's like the sweet
Because they're in the
savory.
breakfasty world.
You
so
can
they
have-
get
you can
to
Like,
have
have you had
eggs with
chicken and
sweet.
waffles before?
Yeah.
It's like the same vibe of like chicken and waffles with
I
like
had chicken
syrup.
and waffles with sausage gravy in Nashville.
Yeah.
Same here, every day.
That's good. No wonder you're shitting yourself every day. Like,
Yeah, no, yeah, we don't like to think about the diet, but there's just I was born with a problem, and it's not my issue.
have you always
else-
been like that since you were a kid? Just like uncontrollably shitting?
It's got worse. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he didn't drink as much Guinness as a kid though.
But a little bit still.
That's not really true.
Right, we've got some confessions.
Yeah.
These are my confessions.
Oh, this is the is this the debut of the jingle?
No.
No, was it?
It is.
Oh, in the future it is, of course. We played
Yeah.
it yesterday, which is the future, so today is the future.
Oh, wait,
People
no, it
write
was in
in
the
their
trailer. It was in
anonymous
the trailer. It was
confessions,
the
and
first step.
we have to decide whether they are forgiven. We're God here. You know
I
what
love that. I want to be God.
Or
very
we give them
judgmental.
some penance.
I like that.
Listen to
Poutine. Confessions. Needs a drop, that, doesn't it? It needs to kick off.
You told us not to.
Shut up, you whinging bitches.
Right, this is confession for you here. I've recently got into shoplifting. Started
Yes.
I support that.
Yeah, me too.
Started with small bits and pieces. For example, pine nuts from booths are £6, and you best believe I'm not paying that. Recently, however, I've
Jack Finnegan in the back just really heavily agreeing. He's like, fucking get him, man.
I've been using my 8-month-old son to help with my escapades. Prams are surprisingly good for smuggling
So
stuff
many
out of
moms do that.
shops.
Love it. So many dads do it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Not at my local and only shop.
My latest 100% discount was a Lego set, but the wife has made me feel too guilty to build it and says my son is an accessory to a crime. What are you saying,
fuck
Lids?
off.
Now, manipulating.
Yeah, she's 100% right, and she needs to shut up.
Yeah, like it's just no. You can steal from. The only thing I don't support stealing from is like small
Yeah, of
independent
course.
retailers and shops, like a small business owner.
Depends what attitude they've got for me.
That's actually true. If it's like a cunt, you can steal from them. But
Like,
if it's
the-
like
the-
Boots or Sainsbury's, on it, fucking.
If you see someone shoplifting from a big shop, no, you didn't.
Yeah, no. I've seen people who are like building a cart, and I can tell. I saw somebody not that long ago at a Sainsbury's. They were building their cart, and I was just like, they're gonna make a run for it. And I literally stepped aside, and he fucking bolted out the door, and security chased him. And I was just like, run free. Cost of living's too high. These fucking monsters are hiking up the prices on everything. Like, and he had baby formula in there. I was like, take it,
yeah,
man.
You know, in the
Go.
past, like the thing used to be the customer's always right.
Yeah.
And there's been this massive overcorrection to the independent business is always right. That's bothered me because now everyone supports independent businesses, including me.
Yeah.
I will always try if I can to avoid a chain and go for that. But there's some that they've got this attitude on them where they're like,
We're an independent business.
fuck you. I know
You should
we
be paying £8 for a brownie.
are. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. There's a restaurant in Edinburgh that I've been going to for years, and the new staff in there have just got this. I'm not going to name them because I want them to let me in.
Yeah.
But I turned up and they were like, "Yeah, there's no tables for 2 hours," and I was like, "I can see." Like they're like, "Yeah, they're all in the next half an hour." I was like, I can eat in half an hour.
Yeah.
It's just me. And they were like, I've just told you there's no tables.
You
I
could
was
probably
like,
eat and shit in half an hour. Like, you'd
easy.
be fine.
Easy. Yeah, really annoying.
Yeah, that is a bit fucking annoying. I don't like that. So
Yeah.
I support stealing from,
Yeah.
Have you ever done a dine and dash?
No.
I'd never do that.
I have, yeah.
I don't trust my
A
ankles to
big
run away fast
company
enough.
or a little company that's ran by cunts. Steal away.
What was your...
Yeah.
Pete's Hut Dine and Dash was good. That was excellent. In Darlington, random.
Right, okay. So this person,
I think
they're
forgiven. There's so
Forgiven.
many old people and so many people who use their kids. Fuck it. Yeah, steal.
Forgiven.
Absolutely.
Right.
You do you, bro.
Have you ever bought steak from a smackhead? You know,
Steak
because I
from
feel
a
like
smackhead.
steak is the only one that's got like in
It's got, like, the
supermarkets.
security
It's
tag
got
in
the
it.
security tags on. When you see that, I feel like it's one of those like
Calvin
wild
Klein's-
sightings in the wild.
Calvin Klein's have now got a security tag on each pair of underwear in the box.
In TK Maxx.
Wherever
Everywhere?
you buy it. Because people take it out the box and leave. So they put them on each individual pair.
Right.
Yeah, so Calvin Klein's and steaks, they're the big money fellas.
It's all about money. That's what it comes down to.
It's all about money,
It's
kids.
all
all
about
about money.
steaks. It's about money. Stealing. It's about money.
I support stealing. But
Right.
you have to be careful. You know what Walmart and some of the places are doing in the States? You know, everyone's doing self-checkout. So people are like, oh, I'll scroll this through as like a potato or whatever. And it's like something high value. So those big companies are just keeping track of that with like AI and video. And they wait until you have a felony charge. So they wait until you add up to about $5,000 or more worth, which is a felony in the States rather than a misdemeanor. So they'll tally it up and go, here's all our evidence of this person stealing in excess of this much money. It's a felony and not this. And then they'll send you to jail. It's really, so you gotta
so
be
you think you're
really,
getting away with it?
you gotta be really fucking careful.
Stay
'cause you
under
think-
$5 grand.
I heard that if you have the cash to pay for what you're claiming you didn't steal, that I just wanted out, I didn't realize
Yeah.
that you can't get prosecuted, but that might be bullshit. Like if you can
Yeah.
go, no, I've got the cash here.
What
That's
happens
what I
if
heard.
you eat? Joe, I talked to today in the supermarket. You could just start eating the shit.
No,
Yeah.
no, you're not allowed.
No, of course you're not allowed. But there's no one stopping me just picking a bottle up and just drinking it. No one's going to know.
Yeah, there's a member of staff who'd come over and go, are you drinking that milk out of that?
No, not milk. But if I take like a bottle of Coke up and drank it, I go,
He's just gonna go and
And
drink.
who's going to
milk.
check? Just make sure they don't see you.
Right.
You could just pick chocolate up and
Yeah,
start eating
hang
it.
on. You can do anything if you don't get caught.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I mean, it's...
Is that your
What's
dream
stopping
to
me
drink
murdering
milk?
people? As long as no one sees it, bang, dead. That wasn't me.
No.
I don't need to do my big shop. I just take my family on a Friday, eat a week's worth of food, but don't get seen.
No, but like it was so like a game. Like you couldn't possibly open that before you paid for it. You could just eat a fucking apple.
We've got told off before for like buying a snack for whatever Jack or Etta, and then they're kicking off, and you're like, just have it, and then you keep the wrapper and you put the wrapper through. We've had like, you're not meant to do this.
People do that all the
Like,
time in
cool.
North America.
Well, I'm spending 200 quid on fucking food, so just fuck off.
People
You're
like
not
walk
meant to
around
do
eating
this.
grapes
Yeah,
and
but no one
shit.
told me. There's no signs up saying don't
Yeah.
have a snack on your way round. So scan the paper and bag me stuff up.
That's what I said. Exactly that.
Yeah.
I reckon when you go to Tesco, pick some chocolate up and just graze it as you walk around. Why not?
And then are you gonna pay for it after or take it?
No, you don't pay, do you? It's the same as shoplifting. It's just it's double jeopardy.
It's double jeopardy.
You're still in there, so if they catch you, go, I want to pay for it.
It's not shoplifting. You're in there.
Yeah, you haven't left yet. Just staying there for 8
Oh,
hours,
that's true.
eating everything.
Wow,
Right.
you found the cheat code.
Yeah.
Maybe
No-
you are a
no
genius.
penance.
I am.
No penance. Amazing. Right. Next
Smackheads
one.
eating steaks and underpants. They can't get you, Jeff.
Right, next one. Hi, Lids. I've got another confession to make. It's Foo Fighters. Me and my girlfriend have been together for 6.5 years now, and to spice things up, we talked about having a threesome. We met a guy on a dating app who was game and organised to go out for some drinks before heading back to our place. We had an unbelievable time with my girlfriend getting double teamed, and even me and the lad doing some stuff while she enjoys watching.
Oh, doing gay bits? Oh.
Only thing is, now it's been a few weeks, and all I can think about is how much I enjoyed the stuff with the lad more. I've never noticed or explored these feelings. Do I need some Jermaine penance and to tell my missus, or do I just keep quiet and keep going
We
with
can't
the
give you
relationship?
penance for realising you're gay.
Yeah, no. It's just you just gotta live your best life.
You okay?
I mean, the church can.
Yeah,
Traditionally,
that's true.
the church usually pretty hard line on
get the
this.
glasses on.
Get on your knees, say
Father O'Leary. You're confessing what? Did bits? I sucked him off on that. Finger his asshole. Mata. Was he fit?
Look, lad, you're a gay, and that's fine.
Yeah. You gotta live your best life. Like
Yeah.
you like dick, and that's okay. But tell her so she can get out and find somebody who likes
why
her.
just put an at the start? That make it worse.
What do you mean?
If you said you're gay, gay just sounds worse. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why either.
He still likes doing bits with his lady.
You're
He's
gay.
bisexual.
Maybe he's bisexual.
Maybe
we
he's
have
bi.
do you know we have this conversation
Take
every
the glasses
time.
off.
If you no, fuck, I'm doing it. Yeah, he's a bi. It's fucking 2023. Everyone's a bit bi. Get on me. I've sucked a few dicks. I'm a fucking priest. Don't ask me how old they are. Anyway, get on me.
Get on me.
Get on me. So no penance.
No, the moment you were saying it's a male female threesome, I was like, oh, this guy wants dick.
Yeah.
There's so few men that would agree to that unless they weren't a little interested in a little sword fight between them and the other
So
dude.
he has to tell the missus now.
Yeah, he's got to just be honest and be like,
telling her? She was there.
yeah, she was there, she was
Like,
watching.
She's not
no,
gonna
no,
go.
no, no, no.
She's not gonna go. What?
Nobody's thinking
You
about
enjoy
But he's
it.
saying like, yeah,
She
I
was
like
there,
that.
and he started fucking sucking Jeff's dick, and she was like, "This is great. Just do that again."
Can you do that in a man-on-man? Isn't that a bit much?
No, you can. I mean, you can do
That's a
whatever
bit
you
far.
want. Live your
If
best
she
life.
turns around and you're sucking each other off.
If she'd have gone, "Oh my God, Brian! Oh, I didn't expect this. I just wanted 2 dicks, not
Brian
for you
and
to have a
Jeff.
dick." Brian and Jeff, the old school threesome.
Yeah, I think
Nothing's wrong. Do it again. You like doing it. Do it again. Have at it. Also, your missus seems absolutely sound with it. You've cracked it. You get to
Suggest a
have
fivesome with
Yeah.
4 men.
Bring in a whole bunch of
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
and slowly you'll phase
I
her
wanna
out
have a
just a bunch
yeah,
of dudes.
yeah,
I want to have a 30 threesome. Just you and 32 lads.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's a 34.
Eddie wouldn't be involved.
What?
Yeah, he's right.
34, wouldn't it?
What?
Your maths was bad.
32 and you?
At 33.
Oh, and there's the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper
yeah,
in the formation, 4-4-2, mate.
Yeah.
Beautifully done from pedantic table. And I said pedantic roll.
Right, we've got to have a word to round us off.
Have we?
Yes.
God, you can't say words wrong when you're trying to have a go at being pedantic. Fuck.
The word king.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy your title. Respect you, though. Really clever guy. I don't think you're an idiot.
This is another anonymous one. How are we, lids? Could you have a word with me or my girlfriend? We're both 22 and been together just under a year. She's just been on holiday, and whilst on holiday, she posted bikini pics to her Instagram story. I was upset when I saw these, as this is my first proper relationship. This is all new to me, and I don't fancy other lads seeing her with not a lot on. She argued that because she didn't mean to upset me, that she can do it again and again, and that it's my fault if I continue to be upset. Have a word with either her for not respecting my emotions towards the future posts, or have a word with me for being insecure about my confident, attractive missus.
I think he's got to wind his neck in.
Bit of both, though, innit?
I think it's a bit of both. I think you got to respect your partner, but also he's got to relax a little bit. Especially it's on her story, like
She's wearing a bikini.
And she's in a bikini.
on the beach. Like people on the beach see it. What's the
if she
difference?
was
What's
like
the
in a
intent?
thong, posting like nudes in her bedroom on like a Tuesday.
But why is she posting them?
Well, but she's fucking looks good. Why not? Why does she have to like?
But I'm saying in his head, that's his question.
Yeah, but
Right.
that's his bullshit.
I know, but I'm
If,
saying
you,
that's
if you're
why-
People
young
like
and you've got a nice
validation.
spot, stick it on the fucking internet.
She wants people to go, oh, you look hot. And she's like, oh my God, do I? Like, she knows she looks hot. She wants people to tell her she
She's
looks
not
hot.
there with 32 lads, like, you know.
Then
Yeah.
tell him to date a fat girl who doesn't post that if he doesn't want someone to do that. Like,
There you go. There's your advice. Find yourself a fatty. Have a nice life. Thanks, Kate.
That was the woman who said that, by the way.
I'm gonna get fucking canceled. No.
Let's just recap. I said he needs to wind his neck in. Dan said he needs to wind his neck in. Carl said, you know what? I get it, but probably needs to wind his neck in. And Kate Barron's advice: find a fat woman. She won't post it because she'll hate herself, and you'll like that.
Speaking
Even though you'll
from
be repulsed
experience.
every time you fuck her. That would be awful for you. But in the meantime, in the gaps between fucking, you'll feel better about life. There you go, lad. There's your advice. Straight from Kate.
Chill, mate, chill out with your missus, man.
I think it's a bit
Yeah.
of both. She needs to go, oh, you don't like that? Then
Yeah.
I don't want to upset you, so I'll stop. But he also needs to get over it. So they're kind of both in the
But this is when you need to have an honest conversation. Just go, can I ask you, like, why are you posting these? And maybe she's like, maybe she's gone through something, or she's like, I've gone through a transformation. I've been working out. I feel really good. I want to show off. I want to get some of that. Or maybe she's like, no, you're like, your dick isn't good enough. I'm trying to get some elsewhere. And he's like,
Then
If she
leave.
says that,
leave.
you need to reevaluate the relationship.
Yeah.
and then go for the fat girl.
If you ask her why are you posting those pictures on the internet, and her first words are your dick isn't good enough.
Yeah, that's a red flag, isn't it? Isn't it?
Woo!
More shots.
Shots in the air.
Shall we call that a pod?
Yes.
Okay, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Lovely to meet you.
Where can
Appreciate
people
it.
find you and tell people quickly about your podcast?
Yeah, I have a podcast called You've Changed, where people from the industry talk about moments in their life that have changed them. And then I'm just, Instagram is the best. So it's _Kate Barron, Barron. And I'm just like all over gigging and doing that. I'm working, my hour's going to come out soon that I recorded. And then I'm working on an album in a bit later this year that'll come out on like Sirius XM and more in the States. But
Nice.
yeah.
Wonderful. Thanks
Thanks
for
for
coming
having
in.
me.
Come see me on tour. The tickets are selling. DanNightingale.com. That's it.
AdamRowe.co.uk. I'm still at the Edinburgh Fringe. Most of the tickets are gone, but there's a few days with a few left. European tour dates start in September. Paris, Helsinki, Stockholm, Oslo, Copenhagen, and Haarlem near Amsterdam.
I'm playing Warwick. Warwickshire.
I'm not doing Coventry because he's doing Warwick. So please go and see him in Warwick.
Really do. It's a big room.
And my UK tour starts October. A lot of dates very close to selling out or already sold out. And some of the big rooms really getting towards that nice level of sales now. We're looking like we're on schedule to sell out the Manchester Apollo in December. So please come and see me. It's the show is really starting to sing.
Shall we call that a pod? Everyone happy? And we got some music, not
Yes.
for the YouTube, just for the audio. Finn, who are they?
We've got a Warrington-based band called Parlours who are named after Parlours from
Ray
Above
Parlour?
Hot Water. Yeah, they're named after Ray Parlour.
Nice.
They all two of them used to work in hot water. So this is their tune, Hacienda.
Nice one. Go check out Parlour. See you, Kate. Thank you.
Thanks.